Yap, 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 yap.
Yeah, it's yeah. Hello, chat. You know what
Yap.
time it is? It's time for the
Doringa!
the best video game
We're
ever
so
made.
fucking back, dude. We're finally back.
Back,
Oh,
but at what
God.
cost?
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
You told me that you saw a little bit of a cutscene
Yeah.
in getting back to where we were.
Yeah.
And you said it made you so mad that it's been an entire week, and you're like, yeah, I'm still mad.
I'm still thinking about that shit, dude.
I'm upset. I don't even know what it is, and I'm upset. Because I know it's gonna be bad.
It's
whatever
like,
it is.
Like, the thing is, like, in specific, it's not bad, but, like, in the grander scheme of things, it really upsets me.
1 second.
Oh, hell yeah. I would drink, but I've got work tomorrow.
Rip it and rip it! This is just an energy drink to
Yeah.
keep me awake.
Oh,
God.
I have to play. Glad let you capture the fucking GameCube. Wait, where art thou?
Perchance to dream.
Oh, here it is. Okay, no, it's not that that's covering it. Why the fuck is my GameCube not showing up? No sleep till Mordor.
I don't know.
You
I don't
betcha.
want to go to Mordor. Are we okay? Did the cutscene you watch involve Helm's Deep?
No.
Did it involve Rohan?
Yes.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Grima Wormtongue boss fight? Question mark?
I would die laughing if we had to
No
fucking throw
way.
hands with
Throw
Grima.
hands with Grima Wormtongue.
Grima the Worm Tongue. Okay, so it's not showing the video, but I think I know how to fix this. Essentially.
Okay.
So we have loaded the state. We are, and now, as you may remember from last week, chat, we are at a change disk screen, which means it's time to change the disk to disk 2.
Oh, Rohan, home of the horse.
There it is. That
lords.
fixed it.
Riders of Rohan!
What business does an elf, a man, and a dwarf have in the Riddermark?
We come in friendly. We search for a company of fellow warriors.
That's the shit that
you
pissed
assemble your
me off.
forces and meet him east of Helm's Deep.
Not.
Gandalf has long been our trusted advisor.
Is that just what the Riders of Rohan say? Like, is that their greeting?
Wizard requested I aid in rallying
There's a
your
man,
men.
a dwarf, and an elf doing out here.
All Raiders of Rohan must racially
Look
profile
for your
anyone
friends,
they see.
But do not
Well,
trust
yeah.
hope. It has forsaken these lands.
Wait, that's audio just directly ripped from the movie. You can
Yeah,
hear like
that's
the
him. That's the
atmosphere
guy.
around it.
That's the guy, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, that's the thing that pissed me off. Is like they just took that directly from the movie and they just changed
but we
it
have an
what's
epic
about.
scene.
We do have an epic scene, which means we get
We
to
have
relax.
an epic scene.
They just used the line from the movie. That's exactly what I'm on, Lou.
How dare you? We get to relax. My stress levels go up when we have to watch these.
Irma's scattered force. In this, you can lend your aid.
You must?
Travel with you. But you must search Rohan, for their legacy is scattered, their powers dispersed.
Hydrate. Yeah, I can hydrate. High code.
I shall go to Edoras and free their king while you do this. The elves will.
Yeah, I'll
ready
just
their
do that
people
off
for the
screen.
struggle that comes. War.
I love that we only have this one scene where they're marching
While I
directly
shall
into
attempt
Helm's
to
Deep
persuade
because we
you
don't have
fear
anything
otherwise,
else.
I expect
It's
you
just,
will
it's a
retreat to Helm's
reveal.
Deep for a
Imagine
final
you've
snap.
never played Lord of the Rings and you're playing this.
Soon
Imagine,
the
oh
silence
yeah,
will be
summoning my
broken and
fucking
you will
eyeball,
be
yes!
forever.
75,000 third age friends. Sunday third age friends.
All 12 of them. It must be fun to have some video game with your movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
God.
That's like Red Dead Redemption. Fucking, you're just playing a movie. Oh my god, the fucking camera angle. Oh. Are we gonna get another epic scene?
We are somehow only a quarter of the way through the game, despite being on disc 2. Never mind, you have 6%. Yeah, new chapter for evil mode. Wow.
Finally.
Yeah, despite being on the second disc, we are only over a quarter.
This only has 2 discs, right?
This is only 2 discs. I'm not gonna fucking.
Fuck.
Damn.
Okay.
She put her whole screen.
Calm down.
She put everything into that one.
Good job. All right, finally, we're back at peak combat. Yes. Hey, how's your week been?
I've been like kind of mega fucking exhausted because I had a really long work week last week.
Yup. I feel you.
But I've had a few days off now, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting back.
But we're playing the third age,
thank you for the headphones. But we're back at.
We're back.
You know what this is? I've been hooking up images because some images have been sitting in my head recently. Then the one that's kind of sitting with me right now is, you know the Martin Scorsese, like Hands Up, Pure Cinema, right?
Yeah.
Pure cinema.
What? No. My favorite is the exact same image, but it says abysmal dog shit.
Abysmal dog shit. You got.
Oh, dude, he can fucking attack twice. That's crazy. Nazgul theme. I love that song. Yeah, I love the Nazgul theme being played for some fucking orcs. That's so awesome. Murder of crows!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I gotta schedule a couple fucking appointments. Yeah. You know, it's a good time as any to do it. Fuck it. I gotta talk to some people about... I've been starting to have like a toothache.
Oh, yeah.
And I've always had bad teeth, so I gotta just get a message to the office, my dentist, and just go, Ayo.
Just rip off that band-aid.
Fuck it.
They're green, powered by racism.
The power of green.
Oh, shit. Protect with automatic revive if struck down?
Oh.
We got fucking auto life in this bitch.
Give an automatic phoenix down. What the hell?
Jesus. Yeah, Ringo, you are the gift that keeps on giving. It's the bill that keeps on taking is what it is.
Dear Ringa. Oh. So in our party we have a ranger, a Gondorian, a dwarf, and an elf. Specifically one from Rivendell, I think. I don't know. She hasn't really gone into it. All she really did was like show up, be mysterious, kiss man, say you have my love.
This is
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Don't you feel epic?
Not
Isn't this the most epic thing you've ever played? What are you talking about?
I don't know. It does have the most epic scenes I've ever played.
I'm fucking locked in. It's got epic scenes, epic music, epic fights. Like epic character models. See? Oh!
I forgot he has counterattack.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
Have you been keeping up with the Monster Hunter news?
Not 100%. It's like I'm gonna buy it.
So The 8-year song and dance has finally happened once more. Every couple years, it has to happen. Game too easy.
Yeah.
Says reviewer. The exact same thing was said about Rise, World, Generations, and I'm sure before that. And so people who haven't played the game, mind you, have been very upset because they feel that the game is going to be really easy.
Bro, you haven't played it yet. Chill.
I'm sure it's going to be fine. I am going in expecting to have a lot of fun. We do have some details. We do have some details about things like tempered monsters, I believe, are now called legendary monsters. And the idea is that there are a couple monsters that have survived a few hunts. So they're like all scarred up and stuff. And then there is something else called guardian monsters.
Oh.
Which is...
Okay.
They're all like purple veiny and like kind of like desaturated. But the idea is that they have higher health, higher attacks, different attacks, and own unique gear and stuff like that. Super cool. I'm very much looking forward to it. Rise was too easy though, but that's because you improved as a gamer.
You adapted. You overcame.
I read a review today of somebody talking about how easy Monster Hunter Wilds was, and they're like, yeah, I don't play video games all that often. All I've really done is played every single From Software game and done a armorless run, just completely naked run.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
I'm
bud.
like, man, you're on like another level compared to like, I don't know, Johnny, who works like 4 days a fucking week, 12-hour shifts, and just wants to sit down and wants to play some Monster Hunter with like his buddy who also has a day off on that day. You know, like,
yeah, like
different things are happening.
I don't think you are not the sample size you think you are.
It's true.
I live because of you, but you must save the surviving warrior who still fights in our village. Is that a new party member? Wait, we got an epic scene.
Lay epic scene.
Lay epic scene.
Saruman turns Rohan into a battle. He has used his power to drive them into
I
a war
think
they
the
cannot
difficulty
win.
is going to be fine. That's
it's
what
gonna
I'm
be
really
fine.
trying to get to.
For the
I remember people were
destruction
going,
will
World
prevent
was too
Rohan
easy, and then
mobilizing
fucking
in
Anjanath
London's
showed up, and
defense.
people were like, this game's too fucking hard,
One by
man.
one,
It's too
villages of
easy
the
or
Ridden
it's
Ark will
filtering
burn.
people. You gotta
Their
choose
horsemen
one.
disperse.
I
Their
gotta
will
filter. I
weaken.
love filtering.
As all of the land flees
What do you mean
south
the
to
next
Edoras,
party member?
Saruman's armies
They
will
said there's a
march
lone
on
warrior.
what remains.
That sounds like a party member to me.
No, Aragorn.
I hope we get a guy
Okay.
that's just unexplainedly on a horse.
Did you know in the Berserk Muso game, Griffith is
Yeah.
on his horse and he can drift?
Hell yeah.
It's fucked up. I hate that game so much. Oh, Berserk game. One does not know true Fane unless they fought the first Fatalis. Yup. It's entirely, I think, people going like, back in my day, it used to be harder. All these new, easy things. I don't know, man. If you want a game that's going to, like, bust your balls with how hard it is, like, Elden Ring is right there. Night Rain is coming out. Go play that, you know?
I mean, like, not like a roguelike, and you can go faster. It's not hard. Or some shit, I don't know.
Ridiculous.
Ava, what's your prediction for what the shitty discourse about Night Rain is gonna be? Because we know we're gonna get some shit course out of that game.
I mean, one of the characters
woman?
has...
A warrior is trapped here.
Sorry, I saw a woman and...
She is no man.
Shit. Do we get to fight a different...
Barbarian? Yo, hold up. Morwen?
Do we get to fight a, do we get to have a, do we get to fight a different Witch King?
Oh my god, you're so right.
I'm always...
There's gonna be there's gonna be the Witch King too.
She's a shield maiden.
Shield maiden.
I don't see no
Okay.
shield, but yes, that makes sense.
She abandoned her shield. So, you say what discourse are we gonna get for Night Rain? There already is, my good friend, my pal. One of the characters that is playable in Night Rain is a spellcaster.
Yeah,
she's a witch, and she has like
I've seen her tits on
really,
Twitter.
really dark skin.
Okay.
And
wonderful.
that's woke. It's DEI. Fucking whatever.
And dual
it's all
axe
the same
craft.
shit. Okay.
Uruk
Okay.
Bane. Warg
I don't
Bane.
think these are
Oh
Uruk.
shit, she's a mega racist. She has a multiple racist ability.
Oh, she hates everybody.
Let's
Did
see.
Night Rain already come out? No.
There was a public test thing.
Okay, so she just has like a double hit already. Her damage is a little to be desired.
We'll see. She's a competitive racist.
Some people take this shit casually. Me, I am not normal.
Oh shit, she's got counterattack! And it hits twice!
Oh. She is like a barbarian.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you for the sub, Cody. I appreciate it. How goes the stream so far? We got a new character, Ezzy.
A bunch of Rohanian writers came up to us and just repeated the lines from the movie.
It's not even repeated. They just played the line from the movie with the sound design and all.
What is an elf, a man, and a dwarf doing such as this? Oh, fucking no, man. Times are changing. The world is ending. Fucking get over it. If the world is ending, I don't think we got time to start asking things like, ew, a dwarf?
Get over it, bro. Oh, no.
The world is ending. We don't have time for your weird racism.
They're going to eradicate. Are you I mean, by technicality, the answer is yes. He is.
By technicality, yeah.
Actually, no. He's like this Dishonored cop. He's like, I'll do what the others won't do.
Well, he's not. He's not dishonored when they meet him, because then he goes home and then he gets dishonored.
Yeah. Soon to be a Dishonored.
Soon to be dishonored, man. Fun fact, only two named Nazgul are the Witch King of Angmar and the guy named Kamul the Easterling. Unless you played that good old Shadow of Mordor game, where they go with the idea that people like Isildur became a ring wraith at some point.
Fucking previous ring bearers. As much as like, I think the concept is very cool. I think that's a neat concept. That's literally not what it is.
Yeah. No. Like, if you listen, the way to do it is treat that game as like a cool what if. Yeah. And it's just great. You have a fun time. If you try to take it as like word of God canon, ooh, you're gonna get real confused.
You're gonna get so upset.
What is happening?
Like, listen, there's canon, there's non-canon stuff, and you can have fun with both. Fucking War of the Rohirrim is very non-canon. They literally have a thing that alludes to it being non-canon in the opening. I still think that movie fucks.
I need to watch it. I wanted to watch it for my birthday last year, and we didn't get the chance because I was so fucking sick.
Aw. It's coming out on... I think it's on streaming now.
Okay. Maybe Carrie and I will just have like a date night or something.
I watched it in Theater of Soups. I enjoyed it a lot. Like, one part of the opening monologue is, this is a story you won't find in any books. So it's like, you're saying it's non-canon then.
Okay.
But it's real good.
Interesting.
There's some banger-ass lines, like, fucking... She rides out to battle in a wedding dress at one point, and she says, I am betrothed to death.
Oh!
It goes so fucking hard, dude.
Oh!
It's so sick. And also, you do...
Call me Walter White, because I'm looking at the fucking substance on the desk going, somebody cooked here. Holy shit.
That, and you also get to see Helm Hammerhand do shit, and it's fucking
like punch
nutty.
somebody and punch someone and their skeleton falls out. Fuck it.
She's...
Oh!
Yeah, it's really
God.
good. You gotta watch it.
I can only kill them once.
What?
Is this your village?
It was.
She wants to kill more.
Most are dead. Many of my friends and family have fled this place. Where are they bound? I know not. Perhaps
But she's a
the
girl
ford
boss and actual conversation
Listen.
ahead.
That is our road.
It's unfortunate that
And you may
a
join
big
me.
part of the Lord of the Rings fan base are
I must
like
find them.
shitheads in their 40s.
What do you carry that makes you
It's
worry?
there's unfortunately the Venn diagram of shitty Star Wars fan
Ruin.
and shitty Lord of the Rings fan is
Heavy
almost a
trinkets.
circle.
That is all that remains of my life here.
But like, if you get a chance, I would definitely
I was about to say, when did girl boss become like a negative? But then the answer was it was Star Wars.
yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, but I really enjoy War of the Rear Hero also because I'm projecting Yuri undertones onto it for various things. They're like, ooh, it's letting me cook up an imaginary lesbian. I love it when they let me do this. But I'm just saying. I'm just
It's a
saying.
fucking epic scene.
This is an epic scene.
Here on the frontier.
Whatever. Anyway, hey,
On the
continue
land
with what
where
you
the
were
hunt their
saying.
food.
But yeah, I think War of the Heroes is really good. I had a great time watching it. There's some real banger lines. The shit with Helm Hammerhand is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
The main character,
Scarce
who's
material
definitely
goods, her
it's
family
another
was forced to
red-haired
trade
woman.
far and
Wow,
wide for
they keep
necessities.
making movies
Now
about
their
it.
whereabouts are unknown.
It's very good.
I must travel south and search the plains.
I'm very much looking forward to
Aid
it.
Yeah,
her in
it's
this.
not like the greatest
destiny
Lord of the Rings thing,
entwined.
but it's
Oh, I
probably
don't give a
my
shit. I'm here to
It
have
is
fun.
my. I think it is the Lord of the Rings thing I have liked most since since the actual movies came out. I will put
remember-
this above Rings of Power and above The Hobbit.
I remember being a shitty fucking teenager worrying about but was it like objectively good? And I've cut that part of
Who
my
the
entire
fuck cares?
soul out of my goddamn
Who the
heart.
fuck cares
Be
about
gone.
objectivity? That shit's
Exactly.
fucking rad, is what it is.
Exactly. If you liked it, you liked it. Who
Yeah.
gives a shit?
So what are we doing with her? I have 15 points to spend. Strength, probably.
Look at her dex though. It's already at 86.
Yeah. When Rohan
Fuck
goes
it.
to war, the women stay behind because they need women to repopulate, obviously, but also because they all train women in warfare. They're also the last line of defense. It is specifically about the last shield maiden, I think, or some shit like that. Or quote the last. I look at the two towers. But it more or less talks about how they're kind of forgotten. But yeah.
Fuck it, pump up that dex.
All the other kids with their pumped up decks.
Oh man.
Use my Amazon Prime to support my feet. What, am I like a plant? No, don't answer that. I know lots of people have talked about VTubers like, oh, that's my plant. I have to water it.
Cool character that's a white guy. Yes! Cool character that's a woman. Boo!
Yeah.
I wonder what the difference is.
Huh?
Hey guys.
Hey guys,
What's
what
up?
are you doing? I want to watch
Oh,
you in a
never
different
mind.
direction. I think you might be important. Ah, there we go. You can zoom out the map. Hydrate, fine.
Fine.
In my defense, I'm pretty good at remembering to hydrate. Actually, 1 second. Idriel, you've been replaced.
Fuck it.
Fuck
Oh,
it.
that walk is.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That the speed feels mismatched.
Yeah, her model doesn't feel like it's supposed to move that fast.
No,
Or
it feels
rather,
like it's
that's
moving slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Let's get her equipment. That's why she sucks.
It's because she doesn't have any shit on.
Look at the fucking numbers on some of that.
God, I wish this was after the point where people in RPG making games, they would just fucking add the optimize button. God. Yeah. We've come so far.
And yet... yeah, not far at all. Oh,
I thought you were gonna like... I thought you were gonna call some fucking game that like is universally loved like dog shit or something.
No.
And yet, Persona 5 kind of cringe.
I know several people who think that. But like, I think Persona hitting the mainstream has had good repercussions and bad repercussions. It's essentially like the issue of any like good thing hitting like the mainstream in a way that makes it annoying. So like I'll say Yakuza pretty good. Unfortunately, people have started to become very annoying about Yakuza.
Carrie is wanting to get into Yakuza because she saw the new game with the baby tiger, and she was like, I need it now. And I was like, you're not gonna have any context to what is happening. She's like, this Majima guy's kind of cute, and I'm like, you would not like him if you knew the things he's done.
If you know what I know.
Yeah, you know what I know, you would have a different opinion.
It's just, it's become so saturated, and people's memes are, shit. It's not, I'm so tired of
Dame.
Yeah, exactly.
Dame-o.
Exactly.
Your riders gather
Very
near
funny.
Aemir will join you there.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, we're going to Helm's Deep. We're going to Helm's Deep. We're going to Helm's Deep. We're going to Helm's Deep.
Why aren't they talking to me?
Lock it. 9,000 XP for talking to those guys? Epic scene.
Warg
I
ambushers.
must debrief Gondorian, for great events have been set in motion.
Aragorn's
I rise
dead
to send
at this
Irma
current
to
time.
war.
Yeah, I think so.
Grima flees to Isengard, filled with wrath.
Majima is great. What are you talking about? I'm not saying he's not great. I'm saying he's done some questionable things in the past.
I mean, all of them probably have.
He's a little quirky with it. I described him as the Jongleur.
Others ride ahead of you, Gondorian. Shaku's warg band
Shaku.
fill the hills. Stay alert.
No, but Majima is great.
Like, I think that like his character introduction scene in Zero is fucking
fantastic.
Absolute cinema. That shit is fantastic. But
one
like,
problem that we are sort of thinking about is the fact that a lot of the other games are not dubbed, which isn't a huge problem, but it's also just like, I don't know, it's nice to just be able to, you know, fucking okay. All right.
Another one.
The King of Rohan has a son, Theodred,
fucking
who guards others of his family.
Dude,
Irma, who was banished.
Fucking 100% the disk space is entirely taken up by these.
It's entirely this shit.
Theoden's son was slain by Saruman's orcs. With him perishes the future of his line. With him perishes Theoden's hope.
No, you're right, Sips. I'm pretty sure they didn't start
King
dubbing
shall
until 7 came
despair.
out.
This bodes ill for the people of Rohan.
Yeah, you're right.
Theodred enters the tombs
like
of his
spilling a
forebears,
drink on
and
that
leaves
guy.
behind a
Yup.
war that must be won. Gondorian,
I thought
you
this
must
was a
help
game. Did I miss something? Sometimes you get to play a shitty game. Ava, do you think we could get away with calling this a Kusoge?
A what?
Do you not know what Kusoge means?
I can look it up.
Definitely look it up. You can Kusoge. K-U-S-O-G-E.
What? Kusoge. In Japanese video gaming, a Kusoge is a shitty game. It is an unenjoyable or poorly made video game. Though the label is usually applied disparagingly, there is a subculture celebrating kusoge. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Like, generally, kusoge is, like, tends to be, like, older, but, like... God, I think
I mean, this
might...
is older now. This is like 20 years old now at this
say
point.
that to me.
What? What?
God, I think it probably is more real if you played all of them, though, because... Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing with Yakuza, is that it's also been going for a good while at this point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it has.
Like, sure, you can technically start at 7 because new protagonist, but, like,
Yeah,
there's
like,
lots of stuff that will... You might just, like, completely miss
There-
references and shit, and
there
it'll be
is
like, what
a-
was that about?
There's a very specific moment that I know about that I'm like, yeah, that's probably not going to hit as hard, but
Yeah.
it's not a huge deal. Because ultimately the game isn't about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, starting with 7 is perfectly valid, especially if, like, you know, you just want to see, like, Ichiban.
Yeah. Fuck, okay.
Ichiban's
Damn,
great.
pumping that strength really did it for her. Biggest problem with Rohirrim, I'm sick of movies constantly going out of their way to slavery and remind us that they're connected to the original and often most better film. Absolutely correct,
Yeah.
dump truck.
We can't have movies that are just in the same setting. We have to have movies and whatever the fuck, and like have. Sometimes we call it a wink and a nod.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a tug of the balls. You know.
Yeah, that's the problem with a ton of, like, franchise media at this point, is they are never gonna recapture the joy of that original thing because they are trying to actively do that.
Entirely.
Has either of you played the Dragon's Dogma games? Well, Ava, I think there's a question for you.
Let me specify this by I have not finished Dragon's Dogma 2. I am enjoying that game to the fullest. I am having a blast with it. Both games, I would argue, are the best, like, 8 out of 10 game you'll ever play. They're not particularly good with stories. The gameplay's a little janky, but fun. Finding ways to break the combat is really, really fun. But as for which one I prefer, I think exploration in 2 is way more fun. Because it's like built around that. I think the combat in 2 is really fun. I can do like so many more. I think 2 is really, really cool in my opinion. Now again, I haven't like totally finished it. I haven't gotten to like the end game part yet. I hope they make DLC for it at some point that adds like a Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen-esque dungeon crawler to it. Because I really like when I find a cave or something. I found a cave in one of the regions that was also kind of a labyrinth. And I just spent like a while in there just like going around going like, where, whoa, and I found like a bunch of secret passages and stuff. It was great. I had a blast. So an entire DLC focused around that, like Dark Arisen was, I think would be awesome. But yeah, story. Do not play those games for the story. Don't do it.
I've only played a small amount of Dark Arisen. I would like to try 2 at some point. I'm aware that I'm dying. The game is shit. It's a kusoge. What do you want from me? There's not much I can do about it.
Dragon's Dogma 1 is... Like, I remember seeing people, like, talking about the story for 2 and going, like, not that good. And I was like, but is it as good as the first one? And I have a friend who was like, yeah, I liked it about the same. And I was like, that's fine. That's perfect for me. I quite like Dragon's Dogma with the story. I think it's like very bare bones, but it doesn't like need to be anything else. I like it. Big dragon hit with sword go burr. Dragon breathe fire. I block with shield. Very cool.
Yeah, 2 is the newest one. It does have a cool thing that I have heard about. That does make me want to give it a try, but also I just want to give it a try in general.
What's the cool thing?
It's the the hidden second game in it thing.
Yes, that was the thing in the first one as well, where once you got to quote unquote the end game, it's like a fucking different video game. It's crazy. I love it. One did a really cool thing with its final boss that I won't go into, but it's really cool. It follows that classic RPG thing of you beat the big bad, but really there was a second, even biggerer bad that you have to go.
The bad was bigger.
What if the bad was bigger? God, you're still fighting the fucking war.
This fight is ass.
Yeah. Why are there so many fucking orcs? Every single member of the fucking fellowship walking around. Oh man.
God, that's not even that much health.
I feel like getting uppity about Dragon's Dogma stories similar about getting uppity about the story of like a Monster Hunter game. I'm like, it's not really what you're there for.
Why are you mad about this? God.
I'm here to walk around and cast magic and fucking climb on a dragon's back as it flies up and flies me half the country away as I hold on for dear life. Happened to me. It was very cool. I liked it a lot. One thing I will say, and I don't know if they've added an option to do this, I find the pawns in 2 way more annoying.
Yeah.
They're way more annoying. Because they only have so many voice lines. And it's not... Wolves hunted packs arisen. It's not that. It's like... I'm walking down the road and they're like, I served another master who had a party of only beastren. And I'm like, you've said that 5 fucking times on this one trip. I know. You've said it. They're also, I have to say, a lot of the pawns in 2 are weirdly bitchy.
Yeah.
Like, they're weirdly, like, sassy to me. And I don't know why. I'm like, did I do something to upset you?
Why are you mad?
Master, I suppose we'll not do this. We'll go the other way. What?
Oh, thank God. Wheel about.
I get it. Your last arisen was a furry. Yes. Yes. I can't remember how many times I went. How do I duct tape the pawns' mouths? Yeah, like... Yeah. There's probably a way to turn them off.
Other than like...
The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Wheel about again.
I say we take as much as we can carry. Like, I fucking... Shut up! Shut up! You know what really shuts them up? Cliff jumping. Listen. No, I like my pawns. There's a thing in Dragon's Dogma 2 where a lot of people have made like their partners into their pawns, which is cute because it's like, oh, we're like together. And it's like, oh, that's really cute. And there's a puzzle at one point where one of the questions is, bring me the person that you love the most. And that's the puzzle. Bring me the person that you love the most. So the idea is you can either go to an NPC and like flirt with them and like give them gifts, shower them in gifts, and then they'll be like, ooh, I really like you. Let's have like a romance. And you, what you do is you can either pick them up and like bring them to this like mountain, like miles and miles away, or you can cast a spell that puts them into a little bottle. And so they get into the bottle, and you come back, you go to the mountain, and then you drop the bottle, and there they are. And then the riddle person goes like, oh, good job, you've done it. And then people found out if you just put your pawn down, it also works. So that's cute. If you made like your partner and just be like, my partner is the person I love the most. It's like, oh, that's cute. I love that. Are you dead? No, you're not. You're still fighting this fucking encounter.
This fucking encounter is shit, dude. Oh my god, it's over. Hello, Molokai.
So you seduce or kidnap them. No. You seduce and then kidnap them. And then offer them to a Sphinx. And the Sphinx goes, good job. Now, I was so scared that this person would die.
Yeah.
That I followed them all the way back to their village. Just to be sure.
The smallest of this world are about to perform the greatest of deeds.
They're about to?
This is foretold.
Okay, well don't be fucking... Alright, Gandalf. You can also bring multiple people at once, and the response is, aren't you the greedy one? Oh my god. You bring a polycule, the Sphinx goes, my, what a glutton you are. Better a glutton than a prude, though. True! Based Sphinx. I love the Sphinx. I think she's awesome.
Hell yeah.
They, she, I don't know. It's a Sphinx.
They shall now gather many of their friends. And the Ents
creature
will find the will. They will march now to war.
Carrie helped me with some of the Sphinx's riddles.
Yeah.
It was awesome. There's one that I'm stuck on, and Carrie messaged me. She's like, I looked up the answer. I don't think you'll get it unless you ask for help. And I was like, that's fair. I'll ask for it later. No, I'm having a great time with Dragon's Dogma 2. I just, every so often, just turn it on and play for like an hour or two, and then just, you know, that's about it. I like it. We're probably never gonna get another one, though. That really sucks. They have TTs. Oh no!
Oh, you weren't expecting FMP? Molokai, this game's full of that shit, dude.
You don't understand. It's only FMV.
It's like,
You don't understand.
I'm just navigating a game space that gets me more FMVs. Steel Greaves.
What is the goal? We're going to Helm's Deep, I think.
I think we're going...
Gandalf has said so much shit.
I think what we are doing is we are gathering the last ride of the Rohirrim to save Helm's Deep. I think that is what is happening right now. So much that possible. Yeah, like I know it's probably like difficult to run to get like multiplayer for stuff without working, but it would be nice, you know. I mean, actually, it shouldn't be that hard considering I point out the fucking.
I opened the ancient tomes.
The fucking, they just came out with a seamless multiplayer mod for Dark Souls 3. So, like, it's a possible thing for games. I know open world stuff is harder, but still.
Once, many years ago, many moons ago, I have, like, my archaic text around me. I'm like, robed. there's like a light coming from the window. Once, many years ago, there was a Dragon's Dogma MMO called Dragon's Dogma Online. However, it was exclusive to Japan, similar to the Monster Hunter MMO, and so I never got to play it.
There's fan service for the Monster Hunter one.
Cringe.
That's like
Dragon's Dogma Online also had a collaboration with Overlord at one point. It was very weird.
Of course it did.
You could dress up as Ainzulgon or Albedo and then have the giant hamster and put it in your room. It was very interesting.
A lot of those games had crossovers. The Monster Hunter one is like chock-a-block full of crossovers. I watched a video on them all. Pretty good. I keep thinking about trying it, but also like, yeah, I don't think I'd enjoy it though. It's like, I like Monster Hunter, but I don't think I would like an MMO.
No. Everything I know about the MMO. Magnet. There's a weapon that does magnet shit. And the question is, why would you ever play with anything else? It's so fucking strong.
Yeah, I watched a run through of basically like most of the monsters and shit. It's like, it seems neat. I don't think I would like this. When did this orc get here? I didn't even see you.
Hey, man.
Hey.
I'm Kyle.
That's me, the orc. These are my dogs.
Kyle the orc. These are my dogs. This is Jerry, Barry.
Oh, fuck. That one was Michael. I guess he's gone cold now.
Fucking Michael. Hated that
Fucking
bitch.
Michael. I actually don't miss that guy. He's kind of a cunt bitch. I think another thing that just kind of like I probably won't enjoy like older Monster Hunter as much. It doesn't have my baby, the Insect Blade, so I have to find something else to play.
The Magnet Blade.
The Magnet Blade. I put these magnets inside of you.
No, it's fucking launch yourself into the sky using magnets and then jut toward the monster at the speed of sound and bash it to death.
I mean, why wouldn't you do it? Why would you do anything else?
Exactly. Man.
And it was a baboon monster that partnered up with a baby she carried on her back. Yeah. There's a thing in the Monster Hunter MMO that's like a giant squid insect glaive. Yeah, insect glaive's my go-to. Okay, you were there for our fucking world playthrough. You know I'm big on insect glaive gaming.
Are you ready to form the claw to play it in Wilds?
Yeah. I mean, I've been playing it in the Wilds beta, so like I'm warming up. But like I'm hoping that they'll tweak it a little bit more. Cuz I do miss the trampoline gameplay. I also just wish, this is just a general complaint with Insect Glaive, that was easier to get the essences sometimes. Because, like, you can now see where they are if you're looking at them. But it's kind of hard to find parts, because a lot of times they're, like, on the belly or some shit. And then, like, it's like, well, I gotta figure out how to get my Kinsect down there. You know, so, like, that's a little annoying. But, you know, could be worse. Oh, stats. You leveled up.
Oh, man.
I do miss the trampoline. I'm grateful to be able to do pole dance and Shiguma. The pole dance is really good. I know they said they're gonna, like, you know, mess around with it a little bit, so I'm hoping they bring bouncing back, because I was under the impression they were going to do that after feedback.
Yeah, I don't know.
More comes.
It what?
If you're not feeling it, I heartily recommend Dual Blades.
I have played Dual Blades.
They're quite good.
That is what I played in 3
Oh my
years.
God!
Events are
It's
changing as you travel toward
Shadowfax!
Edoras.
Oh my god!
Fangorn
Do
with
we
my
need
companions.
an epic scenes about Shadowfax?
Shadowfax.
Dude, dead ass, if this
Sent it to
movie
Academy
came
for
out today,
haste.
I'm saying today, there would be fucking stupid ass motherfuckers online going like, but the horses never explained.
We did not tarry.
hate
Reaching
to
the
break it.
golden
It's all
halls quickly as our
nostalgia
mounts
shit.
could carry us.
The horse is explained in the
There,
book.
I shall lift Saruman's
Yeah,
curse
of course it is. It's a book.
and steal
You have time to
for
do
war.
that.
Yeah, the movie would be
Then the movie
worse.
just goes, ah yes, Shadowfax, the king of the horses.
The movie would be worse if they explained it. How the fuck?
Movies have to get shit done
Done.
in a timely manner.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta skim details.
Y'all heard
Severus
of
Snape
pacing?
don't have facial hair anymore. Why? Cause shut up. Alan Rickman didn't want to grow any. Oh my god.
Y'all heard of this pacing thing? Kind of important. Somebody
Yeah, it's
fucking
kind of
shit,
important.
please.
Please lay epic scene. Oh, we're back to the
We're running back through here. We have to get all these
don't
quest
want-
markers. My assumption, based on how like the completion rating is going up, this is definitely we will probably finish the game before we hit 100% because I think they are tied to quests, and you can definitely just skip some quests.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which means we are probably further than we think we are.
You know what it probably also counts? Fucking evil mode.
Oh, I see the horses popping in. God, if it
I
counts-
bet anything evil mode
If that-
counts.
If that shit counts evil mode, dude.
What if 50% is the last of the game? What if we're
What if we're
almost there, baby? What if we're almost there?
we can only hope. You're so right, chat.
Please.
Enemy's force rides east. Make for Helm's Deep.
Okay.
Wait. There are more guys than the horses there.
Shh. Just ride, two people on a horse. It's fine.
Who gets the cuck chair? Oh, boy! What? Why are you throwing shit at me? Is it because I'm talking about the cuck chair again?
Stop talking about the cuck chair.
Oh, fuck!
Look, see, now they're coming to arrest you.
Oh, no!
Thanks to you, we warned all the riders we could. Our
Nice.
force must now
Excellent.
gather for war. A great battle comes, and we shall sweep the Uruks from our land. Regroup your force, then drive on towards the Snowborn Bridge. Good luck.
What do you mean, my force? I have 5 guys. We have like 5 people. 5
Yeah,
points
that's
in there is a throw redeem. Okay, fair enough. Angry horn trees.
I must tell you now.
Why
the Lords
sharks,
of
blahaj?
Fire in the
Because
war
I'm
to come.
transgender. I
In
have
their innocence,
like
they have lived
6
in
shark
Middle-earth for many
plushies.
ages, sometimes in
I'm
hostility
28
and
years
oftentimes in peace.
Is this PS1 or
In their
PS2? This is
arrogance, the Uruk, I
GameCube,
think
so PS2
themselves
like
unstoppable.
generation. Ah, Carrie!
Saruman's pride will
God.
be his fall. When his
Pride?
army
Fall?
spills from Orthanc,
Holy shit,
it
this
will
is
be
just like
lightly
the Bible.
defended. Watch at dawn of a day most desperate, for then their might will be revealed.
Kind of fucked up that they like never explained the horns like in the movies, I don't think. If D&D is any indicator, 5 people can accomplish a lot, or if Lord of the Rings is 1. I mean, it is definitely like every fucking like tabletop thing that became an established thing owes so much to Tolkien. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
any fantasy, like high fantasy type thing, You got his like grandpa fingerprints all over that shit.
In Warhammer Fantasy, guess what? The high elves are just the elves.
Yeah. I mean, also
they've got like the same shit going on, except there's like dragons and shit.
There's another thing to pull out is like, the Eldar is just a thing. There's like angel level stuff in Lord of the Rings, and I keep seeing that in relation to Warhammer. It's like, huh? Yeah. I mean, y'all, they're British, so of course they really like Tolkien.
They like Tolkien. They liked Discworld. They liked anything British. They like Doctor Who. They liked Star Wars.
I mean, who doesn't like Star Wars? Lots of people, actually. People who claim to like it really don't like it.
Yeah.
Elves are far more freaky than in Lord of the Rings. Most things in Warhammer are more freaky, as my
That's true.
understanding
They do.
is.
Elves do be fucking all the time. At one point, there's this magic guy named Teclis. He's like one of the best magicians ever. And he's like on an expedition with these two like bodyguards, this guy and girl. And eventually he's like, yo, we're finally here. And he looks behind him and they very hurriedly come up and their hair is all disheveled. And he's like, why do you guys look so tired? What were you doing? And they're just kind of shuffling around. He's like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, why do you guys look so tired? Your hair's all messy. What's happening?
What's going on?
Inquisitor, Obi-Wan, Sherlock, Colossu. Yep. That guy is still kind of canon, I think. Rather, he hasn't been mentioned, but there have been like little cute references to him.
I've never seen either of the Clone Wars shows. I know a lot of people say they're good. I just never seen them.
Okay.
Anyway, you have to remember, I did not have TV when I was a kid.
Okay. Well, I didn't start watching them until like a few years ago.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So, the Gendy Clone Wars, awesome. But like the whole thing on YouTube, great. The 3D animated one, great. I would highly recommend. There is a list out there
A watch
that
guide.
is like yeah, it's like a chronological order.
Ooh, okay.
I watched it that way. I didn't really have any problems. I thought it was great. I have not finished it yet, but I'm getting there.
Well, listen, I told you I didn't have TV growing up. Well, we had TV. We did not have cable. I was allowed 1 hour a day to use it on electronic stuff, and I choose video game basically the entire time. Eventually, at some point, that got dropped, and it was like around my teens, I think. So, like, I never really developed an interest in watching TV stuff.
Fair enough.
Your dad's fix it. Yeah, like, I know when we were living with Soup's parents, we did start to watch a little bit of Clone Wars, but we never really got into it. No.
People often say that the start is a bit slow, which I would agree with.
I kind of remember interest dwindled in teen years. Like, yeah, I just never developed it because it wasn't like a fixture growing up. Yeah, so, I mean, to be fair, the few things I did regularly watch on TV would be Transformers Cybertron, pretty good, and Static Shock, very good.
Okay.
Zach Panzer, thank you for the follow. But like, those are like the two main things I remember watching on the rig. I liked those a lot. But like, yeah, I know like people have gone on me. It's like, why the fuck haven't you seen Avatar? And I'm like, I have TV. What do you want from me? I refuse to learn. But like, you know, I got into anime when I was young. Which Avatar? take your pick. I'm talking about Last Airbender. I have seen Avatar James Cameron, the first one. Which, you know, it was fine. I think I was too young to, like, even possibly be susceptible to, like, the weird Avatar James Cameron subculture that there was at the time.
I can't tell you a single thing that happens in those Blue People Avatar movies, but what I can tell you is what James Cameron said in an interview where he said, my movie is about the idea of what if the Native Americans fought back harder. And I was like...
Jameson, don't say that.
That's... Oh, man.
God.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah,
exactly.
Right? Yep. Those movies are real weird.
Yeah.
Was there any subculture for that movie? I went to school with a kid who was learning Na'vi, so yes.
Yeah, there's there's like a very specific subculture of people like, yeah, I'm gonna paint myself blue and shit. I was like, me looking back,
hell yeah.
I do not get it. But it's fine, whatever. Whatever, man. That shit clearly didn't stick around. Like, even with, whatever was it, Half a Fire or whatever the fucking new one was. No, that's the third one that's gonna come out in like 20
Way of Water,
years.
I think.
Way of Water
one is like,
yeah.
It's like the Seed Man or some shit.
The Seed Man!
Hold on.
I'm the Seed
Avatar,
Man. Or whatever.
Cameron movies, because they all got announced at the same fucking time, right?
The visual stunning, but looking backstory isn't much. Yeah, like it pioneered a lot of shit that I think is very interesting from a person who's like interested in like movie history and like behind the scenes stuff. But like, I cannot like fathom like being like so down for that I'm gonna fucking dress up. Na'vi is full conning on the level of Klingon and high of Valyrian. That's crazy. See, that's neat.
If you want to get awkward with it, technically that is, well, obviously it's a fantasy, it's a movie, it's not real. It's not, nobody's being
not
like
real.
hurt, but that is cultural appropriation. And that's a little awkward considering what the movie's about.
Yeah, listen, no, we don't actually learn.
Was it James Cameron just watched Dances with Wolves and was like, but what if blue people in space? What if instead of Native Americans, it was blue people?
He pulled my collars. My fucking native ancestors are pissed about this.
Someone on the subreddit compared the humans of Avatar to the Tyranids.
Woo! Ooh! You! Bad!
What? What?
What the fuck are they on?
I don't know. Warhammer fans read a book, challenge level impossible. That's a joke. That's a joke. Who the fuck? Oh, the Dundalings!
The Wildmen! Adhog, come here.
Okay, I need to talk about this.
Yes.
All right. Does the word Kroot mean anything to you?
Kroot?
Yeah.
No, it just makes me think of the Croods.
Okay, so before we get into that, do you know what a Zulu warrior is?
Yeah, I know Shaka Zulu.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Zulu warriors, African warriors, historical, you can like get minis of them and stuff. It's great. It's awesome. Kroot are part of a faction in 40K called the Tau.
Okay,
they are
I'm aware of the Tau.
They've got the mechs and stuff, and they have a bunch of auxiliary species that work with them. One of these is the Kroot. Now, the Kroot, their entire deal is that they, they eat organic matter. They'll eat meat, and they like literally change biologically. But instead of it being something like the Tyranids, where it's like the entire species changes because of this biomass, it's more like individual. So there's a lot of cool things that you can do with that. They're really interesting. So on the Tau Reddit one day, somebody made a post that was simply, I am an Italian living in Italy.
Yeah.
Would it be racist if I proxied all of the Kroot models with Zulu warriors? So every so often, if you go to the Tau Reddit, you will sometimes see people asking about proxies, and one of the replies will be, "Are you an Italian living in Italy?" Oh man. Some thoughts just don't need an answer, you know? What does the Italian thing have to do with it? I don't know, but it's so fucking funny. As an Italian living in Italy. Be me, Italian. Living in Italy.
Be Italian, be in Italy.
Like, does that make it? It doesn't change anything.
It doesn't offer me information. Are you white? I have to assume so, but are you?
Oh,
Non-white
by the
people
by.
can live in Italy.
By the by, Tau fans, rejoice! New book announced! Yay! It's about Commander Farsight! Yay! It's written by Phil Kelly! Oh no!
I can only assume that is a bad thing.
No offense to the guy, but everything I've read, written by Phil Kelly, kinda mid. He's also a big advocate for making the Tau faction just evil.
Ah, cool.
So he's like made them. It's a long story. I don't like the direction the Tau faction is going. They're trying to make them like a diet Imperium of Man, and I am not.
Well, you did that already. It's something
I'm not
different.
against that, but like, there is no nuance at all. It's crazy. What was I looking up? Right, I wanted to know what the Seed Man movie was.
The Seed Man. Because like the thing is, I understood it as was, I know a lot of people are annoyed at Tau for being like not dark enough, or like kind of like, oh, you can get to have a sort of good guy faction or whatever.
No. They have never been the good guys. That is fucking that is revisionism. When Tau came out, the idea was that they were a rational faction in an irrational galaxy. And the thing was that there were the subtext was, yes, we are all amazing and like perfect and we live in harmony, but like the subtext was like, there's something happening here. There's something darker under this surface. But people moaned and complained about it for weird reasons, and then
as per usual,
it's because it wasn't a space opera. And it's because it wasn't an Imperium thing, and no one can be the Imperium, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, cut to now. There is no subtext or nuance with Tau. There is just text. And it is fucking stupid. GW, you can give us a little nuance. It's okay. It's alright. As a treat, you can. Please. It's not even space communism! Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking... my veins are gonna burst. The Tau have a caste system. It's a very rigid caste system. You know what doesn't have a caste system? Communism!
Yeah!
That's kind of the basis of communism! Imperium is Gothic fascism. The Tau is space fascism. It's like the fucking Empire in Star Wars. The Tau are just weebs, right? No, they have a lot of Asian influence. So, that's not incorrect, but Stalinism had a caste system. Did it?
watching this game, I have the urge to cast haste and curing it. Yeah, listen, it's just Final Fantasy X. Listen, we've been over this. We've been over that they just fucking copied Square's homework, and they like, you know, just don't make it look like you copied. And it's like, right, you got it. I'll shit it up really good, and they did.
The Soviet cast doesn't worship above other members of the satellite states. That's a lot more in line with what Tao are talking about. But that's not the thing that people online talk about, because Americans have this really cool thing where you say communism and they start to go fucking ballistic.
Yeah.
Or, my favorite thing, you describe capitalism and then they say that's communism, and you go, buddy, I got bad news for you.
I've got bad news for you, man.
One of my favorite core memories with my parents was describing what I now know was socialism, as to like me just like venting about shit, and they looked at me and they were like, "You're describing communism," and like I look back on that and I laugh and I laugh and I laugh.
Yeah,
which it makes sense. Like they were part of that generation who were like, they were just out of like the Red Scare.
Yeah,
so you
we've
know,
never been out of the Red Scare. That shit is still happening.
Oh yeah.
But like the like end of Cold War Red Scare, I understand where you're coming from. Because like that shit's been so ubiquitous. At this point, it's just kind of hard to like. It's so hard to ignore and try to get you know, people off of that shit because of the American propaganda machine. I remember
my family would have fled this way.
Hearing about UBI, Universal Basic Income, and I mentioned that to my parents, and they're like, that's communism. I was like, oh.
It's not.
How can we find them in the midst of this?
I suggest you locate one of their maps. Since you now prize the cause of these people over the elves. Because of one pretty face.
What the fuck is happening?
She's jealous.
Woman exists.
The bros.
I have to fuck the most bland man that I've ever seen. Oh man, a lot of them failed social studies. Yes, they did. But that's also because the American education system is fundamentally fucking awful. And it's getting worse. Smile. Let's stop talking about this. Anyway, I don't want to get I don't want to get too heated on your stream.
Listen, we are here to have serious political. We're going to get serious political engagement on Lord of the Rings: The Third Age.
There's nothing else to talk about. 1 second. To be fair, true communism doesn't have a caste system, but then again, that only works on paper. Yes. On the one hand, I would love them to do more writing on Tao from a Japanese Asian imperialism sense, but I don't trust GW to do that. I agree. I agree heavily with that. Do you walk in a Gundam or ride in a Gundam? You pilot.
You pilot it. Sorry, Gundam is my shit. We're going to see the Gundam Gux movie on this weekend.
I'm sorry, Gux?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people are saying Gux, but it's I think Gux is the proper pronunciation of it. Hell yeah, Gundam. That's my shit. I love Gundam. At some point, I'm going to sit down and play the turn-based Gundam RPG on the PS2. I'm really looking forward to that when the time comes for that, because I can just talk about Gundam shit for a good while.
The water is because he's short like brown, or saying he didn't bathe either. Stalinism is not communism, it's at best meteocratic dictatorship. Yeah.
Did you check the guy? I haven't looked into it. I have not, because I point out myself, I fucking hate card games. I don't like
card games are fucking, that's not right.
Yeah, it's not a thing for me. Essentially, this is what it is. For like TCGs, you know, your Magic the Gatherings, your Yu-Gi-Ohs, your Digimons, your, I don't know, fucking whatever other ones exist. The problem for me is that they require you to build a deck, and I'm so bad about that from like a conceptual standpoint, because it is essentially choice paralysis, because there's 20 more billion cards, and it's too much for me.
Yeah. I told myself that I would only get into something like Magic the Gathering for the art, but then I found out that there's a website that just has the HD art, and the artists that made it, and I was like, well, fuck me. I never need the cards ever. Are you kidding me? I can look at all the cool dragons that I want. True story. A few years ago, I was being interviewed by a reporter for the New York Times. I mentioned the history of eviction statutes and how they tied it to Jim Crow. The reporter asked, what's Jim Crow?
Oh, God.
When I explained, the reporter didn't believe me and said the U.S. wouldn't do that. In fact, the reporter, again, this is true, said that they'd have to independently verify that Jim Crow happened because it sounded like I was pushing a specific agenda. God.
Oh, God. The concept of an agenda has done so much fucking damage.
I gotta huff the American Patriot. I need it, brother.
The Gundam miniature game is coming out. Yeah, I seen that. I don't know if I'm gonna try to get into it because like my mini backlog is kind of shit. I scratch at my neck. I still haven't finished paying the Star Wars Legion starter box we bought last year, or the Sisters of Battle mecha box that I bought last year, or the Warhammer Old World box I bought last year.
Welcome. It's okay. It's okay. Don't see it as a pile of shame. Witness it as a pile of potential.
Yeah, it's that and I also have, you know, I'm into like Gundam kits as well, so I have all that shit to worry about too.
You can just play the game with the fucking kits that you already have. It's just bigger.
Fuck it. As I think extreme prejudice isn't as bad. You don't say.
I'm currently unpacking something. What you got? Hey, I look over your shoulder. What you got? Hey,
what do you got there?
Hey, man.
What's that?
Hey, friend. What you got? What is that? You gonna share?
I have some?
You share, bro? I've only ever painted one mini, but I want to paint more. They're Frostgrave Knights. Yo! Based. Love me some Frostgrave. That sounds undemocratic. Report to your nearest democratic officer, Super Earth. Apparently there's a card game that is based around the Beyblade show, and it fascinates me.
I can't blame you. That is out. Just out. My bonk.
That's something that doesn't make sense. Fair enough. Welcome.
Fair enough.
Are we at Helm's Deep yet?
No.
Fuck!
We're on a bridge. There's been like 3 mandatory encounters on this bridge so far. I need to get back on doing hobby shit because I've had this like quarter-built 30 minutes fantasy thing on my desk for like a month now, and I have not finished. No, don't spawn more. Wait, no.
He's supposed to be the tank.
Why aren't you tanking?
Is he supposed to be the tank, or is he just a fighter?
I think he's supposed to be the tank because he has support shit.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? For 5 minutes. Could you not be yourself?
Just fucking raise our deck. Our fucking
Boco, I have a problem.
Yeah.
Scratching at my neck, my lips are chapped, my eyes bloodshot. I have a problem, Boco.
Yeah.
Carrie really likes magical girls.
Okay.
And this is great. This is not part of the problem. Carrie really likes magical girls.
Okay.
I also quite like magical girls. I haven't watched that many shows, but the ones I have watched, like Little Witch Academia, I fuck with it. I fuck with it a lot. I found some art.
Yeah.
Scratching at my neck. I found some art of a magical girl Sisters of Battle with bows and pastel colors, and I just
Uh-huh.
I have a problem, Boco. I need money. I need 12,000 US dollars directly deposited into my bank account immediately. Boco, I
need help.
We need a job. We have just one last score. That's all we need. And we can leave all this behind us. We can retire. We'll go to Tahiti, farm mangoes.
Oh my god. Got out of the loop.
Parathoris floor temperature.
True.
Oh man. Chat, Carrie showed me where to find little tiny plastic and resin bows that are the same scale. I could
do it. I could do
it. Just give me some goddamn time. You need to have faith. Just need some money. some little tiny bows made of resin. Some pastel paints. It'll be fine. We can make a kill team. It'll be so easy. The green one will have dual power fists. The main one, she'll have the white armor, cause like in a prism, you know, all the colors they come from the light, which is white. So you need to understand.
Yeah.
I wanted to paint Imperial Knights to get the little doll maid dress. Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Like, I built one of the Sisters of Battle, like, little smaller mechs that I bought when we went to the game store last year for tax shit. I have not painted her yet because I keep putting it off because I watched this neat video about, like, painting shit. It's like, this is how you do, like, a cathedral floor for the basing. It's like, oh, shit. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do, like, all the bases like they're inside a church or whatever.
Basing is like a hobby in and of itself, and I always tell myself I'm gonna do it and like do something so cool, followed by
But that's hard.
It's hard. I already painted the fucking thing.
I mean, because at the time you're probably priming all of it at once. I see.
Yeah, like when I start collecting my Death Rattle skeletons at some point, like I want to give them cobblestone bases, like they're like a it's like a castle, you know, spooky castle, graveyard kind of vibe. So that'll be cool, but you know that's not too hard. But the cathedral stuff is a little tougher. How many waves are there?
I would fucking love to know, bud. It seems that the waves are tied to each individual orc and not the total amounts.
Hey, Boco.
Hi.
This is a random bridge.
Yeah.
What's Helm's Deep gonna be like?
God.
Oh.
I know we did just like enter a new area, but fuck, dude. I can't hit for shit. Oh, hey, a critical.
I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
Every so often I load up Space Marine just to like check on like an update or something.
Yeah.
It's gonna be super real. The fact I can't paint my Space Marine pink.
Homophobic.
No. I'm just like, I'd like to have that. And I don't really feel like playing right now, because I can't be a pretty Space Marine. What the fuck, man?
I thought you were supposed to be Woke Games Workshop.
Well,
are you supposed to Games Workshop?
They just had people sign up for an account for a third-party website that definitely steals your fucking data. So,
nice.
And in order to get a helmet that, frankly, in my opinion, looks like shit.
Wow. Sick.
That's just me.
We done
That's
yet?
the Slanesh colors. They need Slanesh Marines. No, make it pink, man. Pink. I like pink. It's a good color.
It's a good color.
This is your own helms. God, please, no. Is there a pale red? No, there's orange red. Are you talking about the Beaky helm / Corvus? No, I'm talking about the Mark 7 helmet. I don't know what it is, but I think compared to the Primaris helmet, I think it's like a texture thing. I don't know. It looks worse. Like, and I don't mean like from a stylistic point. I mean from like a texture point. It looks worse. I have a question. Are minis with clear bases allowed in like most tournaments? I would ask, if you're planning on going to a tournament soon, I would reach out to the tournament person. I would say generally,
just chat.
Sure. I don't think at official Games Workshop tournaments that would be allowed, because I think there is a specific rule that
because they're pretty big on everything has to be stock. Right?
Yes, they're very big on it has to be our product. They're very big on that.
Yeah, as I've heard from like some stuff about like their rules for contests and whatever. It's like I understand
Generally,
why, but still shitty.
Generally, generally the contest stuff gets, I say, fixed, but like the most recent one was like you can't mix AOS and 40K or Old World or whatever the fuck. You can't mix our properties.
That's stupid.
Yeah. And people were very loud in Yo Games Workshop. This is fucking stupid. And so very quietly, that rule was suddenly removed from the rules thing. So, you know, Games Workshop, it's not as big of a company as people like to imagine it is, but it is not. It is bigger than you think, but it's not as big to where like if the community is loud, they will listen.
They have to, because like
they have to.
This is your customer base.
The what was it? I'm trying to remember. They did something really cool recently with there is some sort of writing contest for Black Library. I can't remember. It's like a somewhat of an application. I don't really know all the details, but what I do know is that they specified like plagiarism will not be tolerated. Any use of AI whatsoever will not be accepted.
Good.
So that's great.
Good.
Also find the official rules.
I know we were shit talking James Cameron earlier, but he did say like my next movie will open with the words "no generated AI was used in the making of this film" or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like base. It sucks that this is what we have to do.
Your submission must exceed no more than 500 words in order to be considered by Games Workshop. Your submission must not use any iconography, designs, names, sigils, or anything related to real-world groups, politics, or militaries. Your submission must not contain any inappropriate, racist, homophobic, or offensive language. Your submission must not use any content that has been wholly or partially created using artificial intelligence in any way. You must not create any original characters, factions, races, worlds, armies, vehicles, technologies, weapons, or any new individual element as part of your submission. Yeah.
Oh my god, finally
Fair
someone
enough.
hits him.
I enjoy clear bases. Yeah, no, clear bases are cool. Yeah. There's a guy on YouTube who does a lot of stuff with contrast paints, but he's talked about like he likes clear bases because then the minis always look like they are part of whatever environment you put on the table.
Oh, that's
And
a really neat way to approach it.
Yeah, it's really valid in terms of just like, oh yeah, you don't have to worry about basing because the table is the base. That's cool. I must admit something to you, Boco.
Yeah.
I ordered the mini off of off of a place called Grimdark Cuteness.
Oh, hell yeah.
What they do is they make chibi little 40K inspired things, and one of them they did have was a. You can't tell my wife this. You cannot tell Carrie whatsoever.
Hey, Carrie, if you're still in the chat, cover your ears for a second.
Cover your ears. Cover your ears. There's one that is a chibi magical girl, sister of battle, and I think it's here.
Oh fuck yeah.
There is also a
The war in
Mudang
these lands
as a corn
begins.
warrior.
Saruman's scouts with his
That
Kree
that could
he
also be
devises his
good.
plans.
Oh, Mudang.
His Urukai scouts now
Should I
swarm
come
through
back?
Rohan,
Carrie, you weren't
cutting
supposed to
roads
listen.
and assaulting villages.
You can come back now.
You okay? We're
Main
done.
army
You can.
marshals as
No,
a-
she's
You
fine.
can talk.
She's fine.
You can talk.
She's fine. She's fine.
Thumbs up. I can't. I don't. I'm a live 2D model. I don't have hand tracking.
For Edoras,
Let me make a
he now
3D
has
model and buy a
seen
link
and
motion
defended
really
against
quick
such
so
a
I can give
horde.
Carrie a thumbs up.
If they choose not to face Saruman in the open field, they will retreat to their
Can't hear
ancient
what
I
you're
can't
forts.
hear what you're saying, which I
I do not
realize
have time
means
now
you
to give
can't
the
tell
aid
me
you
if I
require,
can talk.
But all shall become clear.
Someone type that. So, okay,
There we go, I
thank you.
gotcha.
Yes. Carrie, you can't come back. Yes, she
Yes,
can.
she can. Oh, that's why you're missing so much. Your dex is 60.
I didn't leave, but I can take my fingers out of my ears. Yes, welcome. The war is over.
Hello, Tate. Oh god, we made it to the other side of the bridge. What a shit-ass bridge, dude.
Now we can finally fight the 800-round Battle of Helm's Deep.
God. Okay, I know we're supposed to go across the bridge, which means I'm gonna go the other way.
Stop. No.
My completion is
Boco.
brain, Ava. I'm sorry.
Boco.
No, I have to see everything.
The game average is 22 hours. You're gonna make it 40.
But also, free.
Please. Please.
I was really hoping that percentage was going to go up to 40. I was really hoping for 40, dude. Okay, I love random encounters. I love grinding. I love ripping. Okay, but the thing is, like, I do like
Grinding.
not even necessarily. I like turn-based combat, but like a lot of people do not know how to do it. This game does not know how to do it.
How would you fix
Did you
it?
see the new Infinity trailer? I've never played Infinity, Nikki, so no.
You're missing out.
I already have like 2 gotcha games I play. Oh, hey, look. Fine, 1 second. I have to give the chat their due. Oh shit! I should actually update this toggle because one, they've added like layering for when you pin stuff to your model now. So like, I gotta get on that. I was actually setting it up for the other model today. So I can make this look marginally less shit. Kill this guy. But yeah, like I already have 2 gacha games I play in the regular. I play the actually I log into the Pokemon TCG to open packs and that's it. I don't play it. And I also do my Gundam UC engage shit every day. Well, let's see, like speaking of MMOs, I've been thinking about going back to 14 because I need to finish the Endwalker post game, and I just haven't done it.
Yeah, Carrie and I want to go through Endwalker.
Have you not done Endwalker yet?
I have. I haven't finished the post-patch stuff.
Ah, okay. Do you use VTube Studio? Yeah, that's my primary thing. That's what I run my models through. I use other I use other things that tie into it. The other two programs I mainly use with VTubing is Mix It Up, which is how your redeems toggle stuff on my model, and I use TITS, which is Twitch Integrated Throwing System, which, as you might guess, does that. Those are like the two other main things I use. I've talked about this a little bit, but I have officially sent money off for the next model. That one is going to be running VBridger in addition to VTube Studio. But yeah, like, no, like, if anyone ever has questions about how I do stuff for stream, just like drop me a line. I'm always happy to talk people through tech shit. I've ended up just becoming multiple VTubers, like, go-to IT person at this point. I can never escape it. Go back and
Stop being so fucking good at it.
I think Endwalker's really good. I like that game a lot. I just kind of burned out because I was unemployed, and I played a lot of Final Fantasy while I was unemployed.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily burnt out of 14. It's just other shit.
Yeah.
Other games, other life events, like, just it just wasn't at the top of my, like, my priority, you know?
Yeah. I don't know if it's like total burnout, because, like, I don't think the game's bad or whatever. I just played so fucking much of it.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you.
Fucking decks up. Put strength on you. Let's. There we go. But yeah, like, as I'm pretty sure I told you, there's a chance that I might end up playing it through it with Alice at some point, because it had been talking about wanting something to do long rise on stream. It's like, and had mentioned 14. It's like, hey, if you want to do it, I'll lock in and play through the whole thing with you. Yep. I think another thing that really got me is that last year when I lost a lot of my files, unfortunately I lost my 14 install, which also means I lost my hotbars. Yeah, you see the problem. Yeah. I was able to recover my red mage hotbars, which is like my main class, thanks to Twitch VODs, because I was streaming I was streaming raids with my free company, so I was able to do that. But every other class, because I was leveling every class in the game, I have lost the hotbars for.
I think that's part of what happened with me, because, like, I had played throughout most, if not all, of Shadowbringers, and then Endwalker, and then, so that was like, what, 4 years of, like, non-stop 14?
That's a lot of 14.
And then Carrie was like, yo, let me get in on this 14 thing. And I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Let me hop on this beat really quick.
We've been going through the story, and we finished Shadowbringers now, and now we're on Endwalker. And, it's been a great time. We've been having a blast going through.
Yeah, like, I know I'll enjoy going through it. I just need something to get me back in. Because, like, the thing that initially got me into 14 is that during COVID, me and Soups wanted something we could do together because we were still long distance at that point. And we decided to get 14 to try, and here I am with, like, 2,500 hours in it. But, like, they don't play that much anymore, and I haven't been playing that much, and I haven't been really had the time to do stuff on my free company, and Dawn Trail came out, and I didn't play it. It's like, there's a whole shit. But, like, I need something new to hyper fixate on for, like, my free time. Because my last one was designing my new models, which I'm all done with, basically, at this point. Before that was Warframe again, because that one comes and goes because a new update had come out. Warframe 1999 came out. And I was big on that, but now I'm more or less done with that stuff. But like Warframe is like a constant project, but like, you know, it comes and goes. With that in mind, guys, I love this charity donation to my completionist rated OF. Steal it, then lie about Smash. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Have you tried Library of Ruin? I do not know what that is. Did I just get a random encounter by standing still?
I know a lot of people who play Library of Mario, and like, that becomes their hyperfixation.
You guys know
It's
about
pretty cool.
Reckoning? No. But like, if you guys are asking me about Warhammer stuff, you are asking about the wrong person.
Return of Reckoning is the MMO of Warhammer Fantasy.
Oh,
that's completely
okay.
like fan run now.
Okay.
And they're adding content to it. And
Nice.
So pretty cool. I've given it a shot. You've got like quite a healthy selection of races and classes. You can either play Order or Destruction. So you've got like, on the Order side, you've got like High Elves, Humans, Dwarves, all with their own individual classes. And then on the Destruction side, you've got Dark Elves, Chaos Warriors, and Orcs and Goblins. So you have a pretty big selection, and it's really cool. It's a game that incorporates both PvE and PvP, so like while you're going throughout the world and stuff, you're constantly getting updates of like, this faction has taken over this territory, and so on and so forth. Very cool. I haven't played a ton of it, but I've enjoyed the time that I've had so far. I'm getting a couple of classes a shot. I quite like the Chosen, which is like the Chaos tank. You're not necessarily the one doing the most damage, but you're definitely going to like last the longest.
Okay.
It's very cool.
You got
very basic.
Sustain it down.
If you've played an MMO, it's pretty easy to wrap your head around it. What's the upcoming game where Arthurian knights are stands? 1 second.
I have no idea.
Tides of Annihilation. Yeah, that game looks sick. I cannot wait. It looks really, really, really cool. What if you were Gwendolyn, and what if the Knights of the Round were your stands? Yes. That's cool.
Fuck is this marker all the way here?
What's your thoughts on Dwarf Fortress?
I've never played it. Like, conceptually, it seems very neat. I feel like I would get filtered so fucking hard on Dwarf Fortress, though.
It's one of those games that I think if I were to ever play it, I would disappear for a week just to like try to learn what the fuck am I doing.
Yeah, like
However,
I know it's a bit more accessible than it was, but still.
I will watch people play it and be fascinated at like what is occurring.
Yeah, because like it is a very open-ended thing, but it's been very inaccessible for like more normal-ish people than it is now, because it has like graphics packs and shit, so that's a bit more accessible. But still, there's a lot going on.
I expect Grima to have betrayed it by now. I must gather more men. Mithrandir will soon summon us to battle. Farewell, Gondorian.
Later Runa is a turn-based deck building, and you are the raid boss. Yeah. What is the game? Honestly, do you mind if I just send you what it looks like? Because trying to explain the game is too long-winded at times. Yeah. Probably just shoot me some stuff at some point.
Shoot you?
Yeah, shoot me right now!
Absolutely. Kablamo. Oh, excellent frame to have. They chose that. Don't get it twisted. They chose that.
This looks good. This looks good.
Every hour, the future of Rohan grows darker.
Excellent.
Already those villages that lie near Isengard have been put to the sword. The villagers across the plains fight bravely, seeking to save what they can. Their horses and their future are all that matter to them. All are swept from this land like leaves before the wind. They make their sacrifice, my friend. Will you?
Huh? Gandalf, what do you
sacrifice do we need to make?
I mean, we're playing this game, so, you know.
That's true. Alex disappears into Dwarf Fortress some weekends. Yup.
Oh,
Alex will
shit.
just sit on his computer for like fucking 6 hours, and like every so often, it looks like he's playing a spreadsheet. Who the fuck are you?
I know this creature.
No.
Word of him spread.
Creature?
I thought you were of Rohan.
Only now. My family once served the steward, but his mind was poisoned against my father. I suspect Grima. We must crush this worm now.
Oh,
We should
yeah.
Intercept the refugee
Grima
column
boss
and
fight.
slaughter
Grima
it.
boss
Boss
fight. Grima
fight.
boss fight. Grima boss fight. Yes.
Do you think we'll get a Lay epic scene of the only time a woman interacts with another woman in the entirety?
Lay epic
Well,
scene, finally.
Well, there's a flower. That's a woman.
No. I know that scene.
Gondorian. You have dealt death, but it is not yet a great mill wheel in your mind.
What?
Age perceives it more fully as it grinds away the shell of life. To rise above the pull of the shadow, you must first learn stewardship of others, whose destiny hangs in the balance. This has always been the fate of those who wish to turn base desire toward noble purpose. Saruman has seen beyond the cycles to the greater purposes of life, but he chooses to turn the wheel faster to forward his greed. You are grist in his mill, Gondorian, but you are fated to grow again.
Please. Please, Grima Wormtongue boss fight, please.
I agree if you
Did
take
you
the
see
Roman theme.
we
it's
have done 64 out of like 100 or so?
Yeah. We just hit 60.
Boco. It totally counts evil mode against the total percentage.
It has
totally
to.
counts. It has to count evil mode. Oh my god, we're almost done. Please. The fuck? Another 86 round combat.
I mean, this one shouldn't spawn more. I think it's just that we've entered a new area, and our numbers are just shit now. Honestly, reading the books has ruined the films for me. I wouldn't say it's done that for me. I'm listening to the books right now because I know me. I definitely cannot focus long enough to read a whole book.
You want to know what I feel that with?
Yeah.
The Hobbit.
Oh, had you not read The Hobbit when the movies came out?
No. I read The Hobbit. It was one of my favorites. I watched the Rankin-Bass animated film from 1977, and I was like, this is classic. I love this. And then the fucking Peter Jackson movies came out, and they always came around my birthday, and I was like, ooh, can we go see it for my birthday? Hooray! And I was like fucking, what, like 12, 13, 14, and so I would just go, and for a couple years, I would sit my ass down at a theater and just watch a fucking thing, and by the end of it, I was like, mid, and just like...
Crying in the theater.
Oh, the dragon was cool.
The dragon was cool, though.
Smaug was cool. They animated him really well.
They did. I think Smaug and Benedict Cumberbatch's performance is probably one of the better things in those movies.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, to be fair, I don't fully blame PJ because he didn't want to do it. But,
No.
and also, like, the amount of fucking studio interference, because they wanted a trilogy. They wanted
Yes.
Lord of the Rings again. And as we
Yes, they did.
as we've talked about, like, earlier in the stream, you can't just recreate that lightning in a bottle.
No.
It happened. That's not
This is-
not how it works.
whenever I show Lord of the Rings to people who haven't seen it for whatever reason,
Yeah.
maybe they just didn't grow up with it, whatever. Whenever I show people it, I always tell them, like, this is a trilogy that can never be made again.
Yeah, it cannot happen.
And if it does, it's completely random chance. It, like, you cannot... This is the problem with capitalism. You cannot just make a banger that will be like another Lord of the Rings. You cannot guarantee that.
Yeah. Because, like, Lord of the Rings was like a revolutionary film. It pioneered so much shit. We had literally never seen something to the scale of Lord of the Rings. It was, I think, like the first trilogy that was produced concurrently. It was a massive financial risk, and they keep trying to do it, and they keep fucking shitting themselves because they can't do it. Snowball's great hole lies beyond its many
Why do you
gates.
care about the dialogue?
Opened
Fuck
by
it.
a winch upon each hilltop.
You're gonna fight Grima fucking Wormtongue.
Yes. Yes.
Please. Please.
Is this game pulling it Back to the Future Part 2? Yeah, I never addressed it. I did see someone asking where this takes place. Essentially, it is taking place concurrent with the narrative of the movie. You're just like 5 steps behind the Fellowship, like at all times. Specifically,
Aragorn is, I think, dead at this point.
Yeah, we're not exactly
dead, quote unquote. He fell off the cliff.
He fell off the cliff. It sounds like you're talking about a world-changing event. Carrie, it changed the world of film.
It did.
It changed my life. This is very important because I was young when these came out, and it was big. I forgot you're not in this. Listen, I'm a very antisocial individual. You mean damaging shield? Thank you for the advance.
Is that a counter, probably?
Yeah. We'll just kill all of them.
Do you remember when Rankin-Bass decided to make Kitty Smash? Remember that?
Yeah.
It was great. It's a great decision. They should have done that more.
Let's kill this guy. Why do I let you do things, Hadhod? Jesus!
Look like
Please don't die. Fuck! God, they do so much damage. It's so much.
Nuh-uh.
It's close to dying. I should heal him. I don't remember that. Yes, well, when there's a way, yeah. I know that one.
Yeah. We don't want to go to war. But we are the slaves to the Dark Lord's sword. Remember?
I've got like the animated collection of the Lord of the Rings stuff. So Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, and Return of the King. I have not watched them yet, but they're over on my shelf right next to my books, my Lord of the Rings books. I know I gotta watch them, but I always forget because it's physical media.
Ah, yes, theme of Orc. Nazgul.
Yeah, my favorite Orc
I can't
theme.
get over it. I can't get over it. Like, they have a theme. You can make themes for the game.
God!
Miss!
Your fucking accuracy, Barathor! God, why did we let you in here? Why are you here?
You gotta pump up his dex.
I've been working on it.
Gotta pump it up. You gotta, like, just dump everything into it.
Yeah, right? God. I would love a turn. There's just, you got so many actions, dude.
Did you ever play Dark Souls? Did you know the guy who's like in the intro area and he's just got his fucking, like he's sitting on a rock and he has his head in his hands?
I know that
That's
guy.
how I feel right now. I'm crestfallen.
Just like they're gonna hit him with 4 attacks. Yep. Or they're gonna hit my healer. Even worse. I should really just be fucking... Oh, wait. I do have a res skill now. Wonderful.
I believe I've said it in the previous stream, but it's so fascinating for as bottom to the core evil as the orcs are, even they're powerless, suffering slaves of Sauron. Yep. Like, the tragedy of the orcs is the fact that they were made this way. God.
Oh, it's a full health res. Oh, that's actually a lot better.
If you like dwarves with metal face helmets, I urge you to look at dwarf iron breakers. 1 second. Dwarf iron breakers. From Warhammer, because they have the full face and beard shields. Yeah. Iron breakers and iron drakes have like the full beard helmets. They're fucking cool. More thinking Infernal Guard, but yes, agreed. Oh, yeah, true. Infernal Guard are cool. Chad, are you ready for fucking Hashut to come back to AOS? I am. It's gonna happen.
Please hit.
They keep teasing.
God. What are we doing here, Ava?
Saving Rohan. I think.
This shit is so ass.
No. You're just not playing it right.
What am I doing? It's just 4 attacks in a row.
You're not optimizing.
Optimize these.
The Balrog teach you nothing.
No.
Look at you. You need to optimize your team. Your comp.
Believe that they fucking... They fucking, like... we can kill the battle. We can't kill these fucking orc guy. This is the hypest gameplay. Yeah.
Yeah. Does that mean Chaos Dwarves are coming back? Yeah, in one of the, I think it was the LA showcase, they showed a screen cap of like a green, teal, misty fog with a bull's eyes. And it's like all green and mystical and shit. And in the background, you can see very faintly, there's a symbol of Hashut. So... they're probably coming. That's exciting.
It's exciting, right? Come on, you have to be excited.
How would you feel if Hashut was just the new Chaos Dwarves infantry, 1 commander in every demon engine, 40k? It'd be interesting, but I don't know.
Barathor, why the fuck are you here? At least he's counterattack. That's like the only thing I'll give him.
I was more thinking it would be bad, and that was the joke. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fucking EP, man.
I'm locked in.
Doesn't make any sense. I drank the energy drink. It didn't work.
Broad.
Oh. I have to get into Chaos Wars a little more. My excitement is that, okay, cool. Yeah, fair enough. They don't have, like, they're not very complicated. Like, they're very simple to get used to.
I think the one thing that really kills me about this game is you cannot heal using skills outside of combat. You can only use items. It's a baffling decision. Barathor, fix your fucking shit, dog.
Barathor, fix your fucking face, please. God, I hate him. Why does she like him? Why does she like him? Why is she jealous of a woman that was just introduced to party 5 fucking minutes ago?
She's like, oh, you're immediately dropping the elves for this hoe you found. It's like, okay, chill. Chill the fuck out. What's wrong? Why are you mad? We're literally doing what we're supposed to be doing. Susie, do this. Do that finally. When did this come out again? It was a few years after. Why is she dead?
Yeah, well, they hit her really hard. It gets dumber. It's so much dumber. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yes, dude. Yes.
Funny thing, this fucking res animation you cannot skip.
That's so awesome.
It's so good.
That's so awesome. I'm having such a good time.
Rage of the
you?
Maiden. Excellent. Finally.
I'm having such a good time. Are you?
Like, we killed a guy. Manages the game is like a bad, recently a TM Reddit horror story.
Yeah. I can find some bad DM horror stories.
The thing is, like,
we're not doing anything else.
This isn't even an interesting bad DM horror story. It's just
no,
like,
it's just boring.
It's just shit, isn't it? Place servers. Fucking Barathor, you fucking hideous strip. God damn it. Ugh. Let's see. In one of his letters or supplementary text, there's a part where the Nazgûl go to Isengard and their search for the ring, and Saruman says something to the effect, "I have it not, as you know well, for if you did, you would bow before me and call me Lord," which is interesting because it seems that probably Lord of the Ring would actually willing to answer someone other than Sauron. Yeah, I remember hearing that line. I think it was, I want to say I heard it in like the radio drama, because I definitely have heard that before somewhere. Here's a post that retells Peter Jackson Princess D&D sessions. That wouldn't surprise me. If people like D&D, they will probably like Lord of the Rings. Ah. Sick.
Player at me table is too smart. Arr. Me got a right proper problem at me table and it be boiling me barnacles. One of me crew be too bloody smart for his own good. A wizard he be. But I tell ye true, he got a brain like a blasted kraken wrapping around me plans and squeezing the life out of him. I set him a fine ambush, a right nasty trap. And what does this salty scallywag do? He just thinks his way out of it. Like some kind of cursed soothsayer. Ain't even fun. Me ain't daft. Less not more than the next pirate. But this be 10 leagues ahead of the rest of us. The rest of the crew ain't muttering about mutiny just yet. But I seen the way they be slouching in their cots, knowing full well before they even open their gob. The wet dog of a wizard will be spouting off the right answer like me own parrot Polly. It be sucking the wind out of the whole damn game, and I ain't letting me ship go dead in the water. I know he ain't weighing the dice, 'cause I be here on a homebrew journey. So tell me, ye barnacle bottom, grog swiggin', dice rolling sea dogs, how in the seven seas do I keep me game fun when one clever bastard be steering the whole damn ship? Or do I make him walk the plank? But Captain, if you're playing D&D with a crew, then who's manning the helm? Yar, they be trying to take away me ship's player agency.
Please keep shooting Barathor. He has more health. God.
Play Subway servers. I don't have games on my phone.
You have games on your phone?
I don't.
Wait.
You gotta stop using the Rage of Saruman.
Dude,
stop, not the murder of crows.
What is this? Save video.
These crows do be murdering. True.
It's true. Okay. Here, before you chat, 1 second. I don't want to. No, I want. Here you go, chat.
Carrie just sent me a text message.
Oh, fuck.
A link to Infinity, Nikki. You could have games on your phone, she said. No. No.
I mean, it would become a problem. Okay. Sorry. Why is there a surf video? Because y'all are asking for Subway Surfers. I put it on there for you.
Chat, you demanded jingling keys, and so jingling keys you shall get.
You're mad when your mother gives you Subway Surfers, and then you ask, why is there Subway Surfers? You should ask, I should tell you, the Subway Surfers are coming from inside the house. An internet video without Subway Surfers. You're right! Oh, God.
Long has Saruman infiltrated the councils of Edoras, and now all of his poisons are hatching.
What? Poisons don't hatch.
Grima Wormtongue covets much as he weakens the court of Theoden. From within and without, Rohan withers. Irma was the last bulwark against the tide. Now to survive,
God, I want a
he must
Grima boss
abandon
fight
his
so
king.
Please,
bad.
Grima Wormtongue boss fight, please.
Please.
The will of Rohan will break. It will become weak and fall prey to Saruman's armies. I shall enter Edoras with Aragorn. Together we shall cure this evil.
Oh my god.
Now, no, to be fair, chat, I out of like fucking brain rot, like visual stim, I definitely would probably more swing for Minecraft fucking parkour because I loved playing that shit when I was a kid.
Did you ever watch Parkour Civilization?
No, you can't make
Oh
me
my
do it.
god. Fuck you. I put that on while Carrie and I were hanging out, and we got so fucking immersed. Are you kidding me? You're not gonna watch Peak? You're not gonna watch Peak fucking fiction? What is wrong with you?
I usually don't watch Peak. We're playing Lord of the Rings: The Third Age.
I just found a comment that I have. It's very funny. I don't know how much D&D podcast you listen to.
If it's popular, I don't. I've listened to one actual play podcast that actually really got me into like tabletop RPGs as a whole thing. Which was 6 Feet Under, which is run by a bunch of people that I had started watching Something Awful a long time ago. The greatest thing about them is like almost every core member has slowly started transitioning at some point in the whole order, except for the main DM, who's like the most cis white guy ever, and he's a great ally, and they're all like good leftist folks. I like 6 Feet Under a lot. It has really affected my like how I approach RPGs, and it's also how I've really gotten into like indie RPGs as a whole. But it's very good. But yeah, that's the only one I've ever really listened to. I used to listen to One Shot, but I stopped because, like, you know, it didn't really do that much for me. But they did have a good Call of Cthulhu One Shot that was essentially Call of Cthulhu, but but you play as the Scooby-Doo gang.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
I found a comment that is quite funny from an ironic standpoint. Yes, I know this actual play podcast opens with one of its players playing a farting kobold named Fibbles McChonks who constantly talks about his giant penis, but I assure you, by the end it's a thoughtful and emotional think piece on what makes a person a human being. It also takes a strong stance that racism is bad. You just have to wait for Fibbles' arc to really start. In episode 63, I got the final line of the podcast tattooed on my arm because it means so much to me. Holy shit.
Oh my god! Ava, look at the fucking description for this melee attack.
A melee attack that does a lot of damage. I fucking hope it does. How much damage does it do? That's quite a bit of damage.
That's a lot of damage. God. Okay, I'm gonna spoil the fucking Here's
the load tab. Oh no!
The fucking Call of Cthulhu one shot. I think it's a very good episode. Y'all should listen to it. But like, essentially, it's like there was like a stat to roll for whether you could like do shit or not, right? You know, in regards to the tone specifically, and most of the tone, it had been pretty serious up until the end, where they're like. It's like, I go to try to pull the Squid Man's face off or whatever. Because, you know, it's the Scooby-Doo gang. Of course they're going to pull the mask off and see it's Old Man Jenkins or whatever. She goes to pull it off, and she rolls like a fucking 20.
Nice.
And of course, she does pull it off, and it's Old Man Jenkins or whatever. God. Video games are good. I love video.
Melts down over my character. Friend tries running for the first time and gives us a very open-ended prompt for character generation. You are traveling with a family of nobles. That means anything goes, right? So after procrastinating for 2 weeks, I sent the GM my character idea, complete with a backstory for the nobles, making them cruel slavers, and my character their abuse victim. GM said no. Okay, then. I hit them with my next character, a paladin who is secretly a rogue all along and has full access to both classes depending on whether they're in their armor suit. This apparently was also not good enough for the GM. So, I went to my next idea. I consider myself a left-leaning liberal, but I really vibe with the idea of playing a hyper-racist bard who also does orc minstrel shows as a character flaw. They, yet again, wanted something more interesting. So naturally, I pivoted to sexism.
What the fuck is your problem?
I just about had it at this point when he asked me about whether this will derail the plot when encountering women. I don't know what that is. And yet again prodded me about why this character would be in the nobles and about reading their massive 3-page lore PDF. So I just told them how it seems that they'd rather write this character for me. Last game, I was in Last game I was in, they were also super mean and lame to me, and just because
This is lame to me.
they didn't get me. And so I politely told him that he's talking to me like a child. No, dude, I can't look at your lore PDF because I lost the link and I'm too scared to ask you because you keep getting mad at me. I told him that he's like my emotionally and physically abusive dad, which in turn sent him into a panic attack and ended with us in a phone call where we were both sobbing. We finally settled on a character and did play the campaign, but a few months in, they canceled the entire game and blocked me. Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Yes. I love so naturally I pivoted to sexism.
That's fucking crazy, dude. How can you think that? How can you say that fucking like non-ironically? How can you do that?
Naturally I pivoted to sexism.
I quickly became a sexist. God damn it. Generally, what I would do, and I have done as a dungeon master, is I generally have an idea for the story set up beforehand, and I tell my players the general consensus, how they're going to start, and the information I would need as the dungeon master, so they can make a character that fits within the specified, like, instance. Like, you can't just, like, make any character and expect it to work unless you're, like, you're literally doing the you all meet in a tavern type shit. Which, you know, isn't particularly interesting narratively, really. It's just, like, a good impetus for, like, if you're doing something quick. So, like, yeah, you should generally work with your players on what characters they want to play, but you shouldn't just allow anything, because, like, it does need to make sense narratively. Like, I'm a barbarian from the Outlands. I just got here, and it's like, you're in the middle of the fucking city. How did you get here?
Wormtongue has not the power nor cunning to bar my entry. His men possess neither the strength nor will to master my companions. Saruman cannot withstand the power of the true white wizard who supplants him.
All I can, oh my god, my fucking brain rot. All I can think of when he takes off the robe is, like, naked Gandalf.
The King of Rohan is the first restored. Now you must help his people escape the coming storm.
Okay.
As a team, have you ever set up story/encounters derailed instead of answering a riddle, picking like they kicked the door down? Yes, in a very positive way. When we were running Cube World, which was a stream show I was doing for a bit, we did one season of. I really want to get back to it, but it's hard to get, like, the players organized, and I'd have to write shit. God damn it. There was a specific encounter early on. The second encounter, they fight a Dryad, and I'm just expecting my players to just, like, kill him. It's like, it's combat, you're gonna kill him, right? No, they disable the Dryad and fucking interrogate her. I was not prepared for them to interrogate my possessed enemies. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't think of that as an option. I was like, oh, fuck, my intrigue. You're fucking up my intrigue that I planned out. But it went all good. It's great. I really like the stuff I was setting up in Cube World. I really like the setting, and I would like to get back to it at some point. But I'm honestly pretty proud of my players for doing that and not just being, we gotta kill. Yes, Ava?
My cringe woke left DM won't let me play. Am I the asshole? So I, ageless cosmic entity, wanted to join a game hosted and DM'd by my friend. But he said I couldn't because I stole $40 from him. Red flag number 1. So I made my character the square root of 205F and showed up to session 0, but my friend said that he said no, and he's not my friend. Red flag number 2. So I spied on the party using a hidden camera and met James, Sarah, Rogue, no matter how much I tortured him, he wouldn't say, and Bullwind Rakon, half-elf cleric. After the session, I came up to him and asked him to play, but he said no and stop cyberbullying Sarah. Red flag 3. The next session rolls around June 3rd, and I'm still not allowed to play because I'm stalking him. Red flag number 4. And I'm told to stop watching him from the bushes. Red flag number 5. So the next session comes around and the rogue explains that he's Polish. Red and white flag.
Okay.
Starts. Everyone has a good time and there's no PvP or player conflict at all. Red flag number 6.
What?
And the session ends on an exciting note. So I again ask and the DM again says no. Red flag number 7 because I stole his car, red Porsche, and set his house on fire, red flag 8, so I leave. In the next session, Lowen brings his friend, Warlock 43F, and she doesn't have a character prepared because she's never played before, red flag number 9. So they walk through making a barbarian. I think she should play another class, but Rogue, the party sorcerer, disagrees and tells me to go away and stop spying. Red flag number 10. Am I the asshole? What should I do?
What the fuck?
Polish, red and white flag.
Incredible.
Incredible. Fantastic. Oh my god. Oh.
Disappointed there weren't any more red flags. I'm sure you can find them if you look hard enough.
Oh.
So another interesting thing I've discovered, the percentage does not move forward based on how many lay epic scenes you have unlocked. I've been paying attention to it. We've been at 38 for a bit, and we've gotten like 4 or 5 lay epic scenes. So
maybe there's just a big burst of lay epic scenes.
There has to be.
Percentage-wise.
Burst the load of epic scenes. Please never say that again.
Who the hell is Vladimir Gambledore? Why is it always Game Master and not Game Mommy? Oh.
Listen, Ava, for a longest time, when I ran games, I did have my role set to DM Dungeon Mommy for the longest time.
I've heard Dungeon Mistress. That one's pretty good.
Dungeon Mistress is okay. I never really had been into Mistress as oh, this word's so sexy or empowering. It's like
Depends person to person.
It's a personal thing for me. Like it does not do it for me. Yes.
Should I allow players to join my game?
No.
I'm about to begin a campaign. It's a campaign I have run many times before. The NPCs are really fleshed out. 6 people have signed up to play it next month. As that's when their exams wrap up and they'll finally have some time to kill. But I'm not really sure whether I should allow players to join, as I've already created the campaign. The NPCs are all very interesting, and I worry about how including backstories and extra player agency might warp and damage the things I've already set up for them. I'm not entirely comfortable with that. I really don't know what to do. How does one go about such things normally? You wrote a book.
Bro just wants people to read his book. I started loving vampire and getting the idea of monsters undead as an aesthetic and it started because of that one Dracula from Castlevania thing. Listen, if like it doesn't matter what inspires you. If it works, that's great.
I'm moving different.
Yeah, because like, I feel like a lot of people who get into D&D specifically to be dungeon masters do not understand the concept of collaborative storytelling.
Yes.
Because like that is what you are here to do.
Solution to females not playing D&D.
What the fuck?
So as we all know, females do not play D&D. So to keep things interesting, you might be interested in making a female character or an elf. Same.
What the fuck? Okay.
But my table came up with a clever alternative. Now we put a girdle of sex change in every game. That way you could be a dude playing a dude disguised as not a dude.
God.
A few gaming sessions in and a few Baja Blasts later, my homie Troy playing as Crunk and me playing as Carl, but with the girdle of sex playing Carlotta, wrapped up in exciting adventure at a tavern where things got pretty spicy. But don't worry, it's no homo because I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as not a dude. Now, let's talk about the next level of no homo, even though those in-game weddings... Ever thought about those in-game weddings? Marrying your buddy's character could score you some sweet loot and XP. So, I proposed to Troy's character, and boom, we're hitched in-game. But chill, it's part of the strategy. Two bros, married in a fictional realm, maximizing stats. No homo here. Then there's the classic camping scenario in Icewind Dale. Sharing a tent? Why not push the bedrolls together for warmth? It's just practical. Gotta maintain that body heat to survive the night, right? And if our characters decide to practice some intimate moves to prepare for our succubus encounters, it's purely tactical. Because if you develop the calluses in the right spots, you can't get your soul sucked out. Remember, if your homie can't look at you in the eyes after kissing you, he ain't your homie. He's homo.
What?
Let's not forget about the ultimate bro move, character fusion. Through a magical mishap, our characters merged into one being. Now, Troy and I control this super buff, super hot warrior. Sometimes, our shared consciousness has to let out some steam, but the fusion spell lets us keep both sexes so we can get freaky with ourselves. After all, what's less homo than two dudes becoming one ultra dude out of a dude merged with a not dude? So next time someone makes fun of you for playing a female or an elf, remind them that it's not homo because you're just a dude playing as a dude who's disguised as not a dude. It's that simple.
What? 1 second. I have to allow the phrase chicken bitches in my chat.
Whoa. Gay super baby brothers.
God. It must, no offense to any of you in chat that this might apply to, but it must fucking suck to be cishet.
Just because your boyfriend is gay doesn't mean you're gay, even if you are male. I would never date a gay dude, but I would take my homie out on a date or let him hit it to brighten his day. I would do tricks on it if it made him happier today.
I mean, I balance out by being bi. Hammerhead, that means you literally are not cishet by definition of the word because het means hetero. I just like every once in a while I'll just see these like posts from like painfully straight dudes like, God, man,
I can't not fuck my homie.
You gotta get some joy in your life, dog. You sound like you're miserable.
I need to gargle on it. I need to fucking absolutely. I need to choke. I need to do spins on it.
Got me spinning on that shit.
I'm spinning on it. I'm doing flips.
Bouncing on it in the way that gives me Tony Hawk vibes.
Is my DM toxic? So full context, I, 26M, I've been part of this game for about a year now, and for the most part, it's awesome. The stories are great. The DM, 28M, puts together the most amazing encounters. I've spent half the campaign on the edge of my seat, and generally everyone has a really nice time, and it's a fantastic group. The only issue is one homebrew rule my DM made. Every time a player rolls a nat 1, they...
Yeah, Seva?
Every time a player rolls a nat 1, they must drink from the bowel of suffering. A bowl filled with bile, corrosive acid, pig's blood, Dr. Pepper, etc. At first I was like, cool, that seems like a creative rule, but over time my internal organs have really started to suffer, and I've had to undergo several emergency procedures after sessions. Whenever I bring it up to the DM, his eyes just glaze over, and in a monotone voice he says, "Those who fail me must drink from the bowl, or imbibe my foul nectar," or something along those lines. Is this normal?
No! Okay. Boco, can I hear your zesty moo? Cake, what the fuck? Do you just want me to moo?
Hit him with a zesty moo.
Wait, so do you just let like a cow moo? Or
like you wanna be milked? Come on.
Oh, you mean like when ladies are hitting me up in the DMs? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess like a regular moo would be like, something like that. Milk? You can't just yell milk in the But I guess you could say something like that. Sure. Is that what you want? What the fuck is even happening? Look it up on TikTok. I'm too old for TikTok.
Moo.
Like,
My GM sucks ass and can't run the game. So my GM is an ass and ain't worth shit. We put all the variant rules and like 8 people because you know Mercer and shit. And that bitch ass ain't able to run this circus. Like, what the fuck? It's his duty to provide thankless entertainment for us. Like, tell me I'm right. He has Foundry, right? Pathfinder 2e is the most easiest game. No skill, just run.
What? The talking skill. It's a big titty. Thank you, Dad. God. Listen, I don't really have anything against Matthew or like fucking Critical Role, but I think it has done irreparable damage to people's perception of what their at-home D&D games should be like.
I don't know. I've only seen like a session or 2 of Critical Role.
I've never
the newest one.
They tried to
get
me to
very high production.
One. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is that like it's so high production that any at-home GM cannot replicate that. Because like, it's say someone watches Critical Role and it's like, oh, this is cool. I'll play D&D with my buddies or whatever. And it's just like, and if you go in expecting that, you're gonna be disappointed. But good night. Have a good night, Zach. But yeah, it's like, it's a thing that like it is not a bad thing, but if people go into D&D games expecting a Critical Role level experience from like expecting professional grade like dungeon mastering, voice acting, writing from, you know, Greg that lives down the street, you end up disappointing yourself. Because like your at-home D&D game is still going to be fun. You just need to know what you're going to experience. And
this is why session zeros are incredibly important.
Yes. Critical, a bunch of friends are also professional VAs and voice actors. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting critical experience at a game con most places. Well, yeah. I feel like I've never gone to a games convention for something like that, but I would not expect like actually a home level stuff from something like that, because they have, if they don't know what they're going to be getting into going into it. Yes.
I found out what a Tarrasque was just the other
Tarrasque?
day. Tarrasque. Oh, that's how you say it.
Yes.
A Tarrasque, it's like the Godzilla monster, right?
Yeah.
That's the one? It's like the thing you want to show up if you want everyone to die.
It's generally like viewed as the hardest monster in D&D, yeah.
Okay. It takes 3,005 commoners to kill a Tarrasque in 1 round. All they have to do is squeeze into it. No! 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 All they have to do is squeeze into a giant condom. Since obstacles provide full cover and thus block AoEs, then they run full speed.
Yeah?
No. No, 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 no. Edit. Our math was off because we actually used the 2014 body count of the Tarrasque. In 2024, it's now a certified throat goat.
No!
So it takes more like 3,090 kilometers to stuff its thrussy full enough to get it.
Awful, awful, awful.
It is now the certified throat goat.
Who the fuck is certifying this? Don't bonk me, Cody. Bonk Ava.
You can't bonk me, dumbass. You don't have that set up.
God. Ava, this might be the worst thing you've ever said on my stream.
No, you don't understand. Oh, man.
Excellent. I love it when they die from the poison. They just like go, oh fuck, my organs.
I don't think anything's gonna top. I have to fuck my homie, but it's not. I'm not a homo. I promise.
I mean, like, I feel
that
like
one was so fucking funny.
a lot of guys would probably be happier if they just like dated their bros. You'd probably have a good time, man. Give it a try. I was about to say something I cannot say on Twitch TV. Hey Twitch, when are you gonna let me say partially reclaimed slurs for the homosexual community?
If you have any form of ranged combat and a way to fly, you will at the point you're fighting it. Fighting a Tarrasque is a complete joke. I was simply told, because we were looking through some art, I was simply told a Tarrasque appears when the DM is like, no, you either need to leave now or campaign is over.
I feel like that's probably like a bad way of putting it, but like it is probably viewed that way by some DMs. Because like, oh fuck, my party has gotten too out of control. Time to kill them with the Tarrasque. Because like I've looked at stat blocks for it, they're neat. It's like I like a dinosaur. Everyone knows I like a dinosaur. I remember there's this one time where like we were talking about it, as we do. I was talking with my girlfriend Alice. She's on stream a lot with me and shit and different stuff. And she had mentioned that it's like, oh, I don't really have any special feelings about dinosaurs. And apparently I said what in such a hurt voice. She's like, it sounds like I hurt your feelings. I like my dinosaurs. But it's okay. I've accepted her apology. She got me a dinosaur plushie for Christmas when I went to visit her. So all is forgiven for now. Cake, she's not even here.
What is this? You've heard of TPK. What about TPCJ?
Yeah,
I don't want to know. What the fuck? I just want to kill. D&D has gone woke. I just want to kill. I play as a human gunslinger / cleric. Going with my pals to go and kill and slaughter orcs. I love killing orcs. I'm collecting their scalps and getting paid for it. But to be honest, I do it for free. I don't have to think about it. I just do it. I love killing so much that me and the boys keep killing. Hell, turns out you could kill half orcs and elves and clerics and they just take the scalps, well, until they find out. But now we gotta treat them like people. Ugh! Don't they know the orcs have never been anything other than vermin? I mean, I don't mind it. I do it anyway. I don't like being treated as a hero for killing orcs. That is genocide and questionable at best. How's an honest warmonger supposed to make a living in this fantasy economy? So I'm done with playing sex dungeon and non-binary dragons. I'll play a real man's game. War! It's waiting for its ultimate practitioner. After all, violence is inherent in the system. It's part of who we are. Why fight it? Man is at his most heroic when he slaughters the defensive she-orcs and hears the cries of infants as he dashes. Holy shit!
I wasn't ready for sex.
Come on, lads, let's ride on.
Holy shit! Is that Angelica, Alexia, or different Alice? Cake, do you think I'm dating 2 Alices? Yes, it's Angelica, Alexia, but to answer your question, yes.
Non-binary dragon.
Oh shit! Grima's narrating. Because he did this in the movie. That's only why.
Boss fight.
My servant has failed.
Damn it.
He could not reclaim an item of great value to me. Let the wargs decide.
What?
That's not how that
That's
happens.
not what happens.
Well,
all right. Wait, he's
you
right there.
will have your revenge upon him. I shall have mine upon the world of men.
There's a book called King's Cantrips. I am aware of that, actually. Someone posted that in one of my support servers. I haven't looked at it because, like, I'm debating on how to approach this. I don't think mixing kink with D&D would be particularly interesting for me as a person. I think.
Yeah. I told my DM
this D&D.
I need you to roll to edge. Oh, that's a nat 1. Oh, sucks to be you. And now you have to eat the cookie.
You rolled a 1. The punishment for rolling a 1 is sounding.
Oh.
Chad, if you don't know what that is,
no,
don't look it up. I wasn't going to explain it. I was just going to say, it's on you if you look it up. It's not my fault if you look it up and are like, oh, why did Boco tell me to look up sounding? Because I didn't tell you to look up sounding. You looked it up on your own volition. It's because of my local Ren fair? Sarah, what the fuck is happening at your local Ren fair?
Hey, we're 8 players looking for a DM. We're looking for a DM to handle our party of 10. 2 of us have played before, and you simply have to allow us to use our homebrew. Mine is a revolver that when I yell it's high noon, I shoot 6 guys at once with an entire bonus action. A few things about our group. We are all chaotic, and we're basically Vox Machina XD.
Oh,
This is the 7th attempt we have made at finding a DM, and now there's 12 of us. We simply cannot find anyone to DM for us. We are a group of 15. If you ask us why not one of us will DM, it's because there's 20 of us. What is happening?
What the fuck?
There's 30 of us in the polycule, actually.
Damn, that's crazy. How do you fucking balance
crazy.
time? Oh shit, 40! Is it time?
Kill Grima. Kill Grima. You walked in here!
Yes! 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 Yes!
Is it for wealth, power,
Please!
subservience to Saruman?
That is a lie.
Get high!
Saruman the White is
What?
friend and ally.
That's
The
unrelated!
will. He used it to gain entrance.
Yes,
mouth, look at his
he
mouth, look at his
obeys
mouth.
my
What?
will. You
What?
do not. Gondor.
Fell sorcery works here, my friend.
Perhaps if I slay your servant, I shall find my...
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Grima boss fight! Yes! Ropes of shadow! Ah!
Why are you purple?
He's got a book above his head. Arrow volley!
What do you mean scent of flesh?
The smell of a woman. Do you know that's a movie?
I mean, I'm not surprised. Okay, it means I can't cast spells, so I guess get the fuck out of here.
Scent of a Woman is a 1992 movie. Frank is a retired lieutenant colonel in the U.S. Army. He's blind and impossible to get along with. Charlie is at school and is looking forward to going to college. To help pay for a trip home for Christmas, he agrees to look after Frank over Thanksgiving. Frank's niece says that this will be easy money, but she didn't reckon on Frank spending his Thanksgiving in New York. I don't know why it's called Scent of a Woman, but it is. Rip his spine out and shove it down his throat. Well, we know that Grima... Yeah. Grima throat goat worm tongue. How do you think he's called worm tongue? I mean...
Don't worry, I'm gonna hit him with a fucking... Wait, it's specifically like spells. Don't worry, I will be hitting him with the fucking... With a...
The mighty hammer.
The fucking Mortal Kombat fatality.
Grima's a wizard confirmed. I guess so.
I guess.
This is my attack. You are purple now.
Oh, hey! Oh, it's hitting more. That's fine. Woo! That's not fine! Morwen, your health is shit! You died from poison. God damn it. Are you still mute? Yes.
My age is none of your fucking business. Male. I'm looking for players for a new campaign. I haven't run in almost 4 years, but I need to crush the souls of some players, so I'm trying this online play thing again. Ground rules. No session 0. Bring a first level character with whatever fucking backstory you want, because I'll never acknowledge it in play. We gather to kill things and take their stuff, not worry about cohesive backstories or roleplay opportunities based on that hentai fanfic that even DeviantArt wouldn't let you post.
What?
2, no X cards. Not sure why you modern fucks keep wanting to bring X-Men trading cards to a D&D game, but I bet it has something to do with that X-Men 97 show. We're not playing basic or advanced MSH here, buckaroos. 3, the dice fall where they may. I traveled 6 hours to get a viable internet connection and had to get a babysitter for my 2-headed fetus, only to die in first combat. Sucks to be you, pal. 4, no fantasy races. No forest shitters, no tieflings, no Canadians. Just humans, dwarves, and Bigfoots like you can find in the real world. 5, use of the word ancestries will result in Dave Arneston's spirit being summoned to flog you with a cat of 9 tails made from copies of N1 against the cult of the reptile god. 6, if you can't make a session, the other players run your character and do it as they like. They made an effort to show and you didn't, so it's only fair. 7, I have no idea what the fuck a virtual tabletop is. We will be using Microsoft Teams and I will email you pictures of the setting when necessary. You'll need to have a graph paper on your end of the map to map out my description. Don't like it? I'll burn your theater of the mind down when I get some vacation days. I can't wait to meet you.
What?
What the fuck did I do as a Canadian? Apparently you're just alive. Why does every Uruk make a T-Rex noise? I mean, look at them. Burn your theater of the mind. Oh man.
God.
So how's Grima? Look at his icon.
Yeah. He looks how did they make him look even shitter than he already does?
He needs more wet.
Why did you do that again? You still can't cast spells, Grima.
Tolkien comes back from the grave and just says it's pronounced Grima, and instantly dies again. I can't tell if most of these are jokes or real. Oh, these are all jokes. All the ones I've read today are jokes. There ain't no way.
Stop fucking muting my caster, you cunt!
I love how she's just completely on the ground, just like on her back. Vibing.
God, it's I'm never gonna be over this fucking res.
I love how it says Lance, and they just walk up and swing.
And that's fine. He's got none of that shit. God. Let's see her health like. Okay.
In other news, r/golf. Can I golf with night vision? So here's the deal. I live about 200 yards from a municipal. Oh, that's a word I've never seen before. It's a course that's very walkable and I'm very familiar with. I have young children and it's difficult for me to golf as much as I'd like. I have a season pass that allows me to golf as much as I like. Would it be incredibly unethical to buy night vision optics and play at night between the hours of 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. regularly with high quality night vision optics? I'm in my 30s, a 10.4 HDC and love walking the course, fixing my divots and respecting my course. Also, if anyone has recommendations of optics, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Wife is on board.
What?
Dude, if I was just walking or like driving home at night and I saw a motherfucker golfing with night vision goggles, I'd scream. I'd think I was dying.
God.
Carrie has helped me with the pronunciation. Municipal. Thank you.
Municipal. Okay.
Municipal. You know, Tolkien would come back to life and just tell someone how Elvish is properly pronounced. Yeah, he would. Then he'd see a Shinkansen and go, "What the fuck is that?" And then just die again. I don't know the play here because he keeps muting casters.
Yeah, and I also don't have an item that unmutes people.
So, I feel like the horse water spell. I remember reading a guide on the first stream that was like, that's the spell that's going to carry you. Black speech, that's just a language.
Why can you do that?
You can just cast black speech.
I think I do know what the play. I think I do know what the play is, though. I didn't start debuffing immediately. I have a strategy in mind.
He'd see Italian and be like, "You have him doing what?"
And Live Token once got mad
And
at
Live
someone
Token
your
once-
cow after Galadriel. Oh no.
That's hilarious.
Oh no. He's gonna be so mad.
You named your kid what? Aragorn? Are you stupid?
Wait. Oh, we can. Ava. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 chapters left. We're 75% the way done with this one.
No. That means 5 more streams.
No, it doesn't. We got more than one chapter.
No.
Yeah, this is.
You gotta kill Grima. Stream doesn't end until Grima dies.
Oh yeah. Let's see. That's what that does. Okay. Yeah, I want him in for Q armor stats. So, I just fucking. I'm not rearrange the party from the fucking menu.
That's awesome.
True
awesome.
Absolute shitama, dude. This game sucks.
We are trapped once again.
Can you skip?
But now the worm is here with us.
Wait, watch
Tell
his
me,
mouth. Watch
why
his
do you
mouth when
betray your
Grima
kind?
speaks. Watch.
Is it for wealth? Power?
Yeah, it sucks. Look at it.
Subservience to Saruman?
That is a lie.
He's got fucking Gmod mouth animations.
It is
Voice
Gmod
acts
mouth.
the
You're
will. He
so
used it to
right.
gain entrance.
Yes, he obeys my will. You do not, Gondorian.
Fell sorcery works here, my friend.
Perhaps if I slay your servant, I shall find my freedom.
If you aren't playing 5e, you deserve to die.
That's incredible.
What, you aren't playing the world's greatest role-playing game? TM, fuck you, die, hipster. That's right, you're an RPG hipster if you don't play 5e. You're just contrarian. What do you mean when you say you don't like the rules? What? Clearly, you just failed to comprehend Jeremy Crawdad's masterful game design. You say you prefer games like PF2E. Ew, D&D ripoff. Call of Cthulhu. Boring! Characters should never be threatened, and... I'm gonna vomit. OSR games. Ah! Die! But no one will ever play those games with
Whoa!
me. That's right. What? We can do this the whole time?
New perfect amount attack.
We can summon the fucking ends, dude! We go to war! I'm gonna march to fucking Isengard and break the door. Let's go. What the hell? Go to your local D&D Discord, Facebook community, and ask them to play an OSR game. They will kill you. They will kill you. Oh, man. First comment, Pathfinder 2nd edition fixes this. This is fucked up.
Fucking Hadhod. God.
Hadhod doesn't hit for shit. Everyone needs like dex buffs immediately.
Hadhod and Verathor can't hit. Everyone else is fine.
Cheating at Dungeons and Dragons. Who does this? So I joined a 5e game at 7th level a couple months ago. I only have ever played AD&D. I thought that said ADHD. I created a human fighter and rolled my stats in order as usual. 12, 15, 2, 19, 8, 9. Not bad. For a couple sessions, I noticed one monk character was seemingly crazy powerful, i.e. +5 initiative rolls, +8 attack rolls, 18 AC without armor, etc. I checked his stats because I wanted to see what he was up to, and had a 20 in dex and an 18 in wisdom at 6th level with no stat other than int and charisma under 10. I was thinking, this is ludicrous and not possible, but didn't say anything. This week after we leveled up, I went to look at something on his sheet, and now he has 2 20s. He can't have been this lucky without cheating. What the fuck? Why do this? It's literally breaking the game. How do you get a 2 in stats when doing 4d6 drop lowest? I'm such a good role player.
Boco, if you were Pokemon gym leaders, what would you be? Probably like water. I'm a big fan of water-themed stuff. Much to Ava's dismay, I have like Fastilomania or some shit. I don't think I'm a like fairy. Because of course, why wouldn't I?
I'm thinking. Either dragon or ghost, probably. Maybe fire. Those are my 3 options, probably. Carrie would be ice, 100%. So I'd probably be something that's not ice.
Don't ask me.
Why is Grima Wormtongue a boss fight? True. Why? Why is he here? I said that at the beginning of the stream as a joke.
Wait, that was a joke? You weren't predicting the future?
Yes, I didn't know! I had no fucking idea that we were actually going to fight Grima Wormtongue. I was like, they can't possibly have us fight fucking Grima Wormtongue. That's stupid. Why would we fight that guy? He doesn't fucking fight. He's a little coward. He gets thrown down the stairs.
He's a sniveling advisor.
And now here we are. Deep talking. I think his name would be
No.
Deep talking. Don't use the name of my wife on your fucking cow. Just give me the lingerie and let me be Shiva. Yes, honey. Carrie, we should do a Shiva Ifrit cosplay. Or fuck it, I'll be Raceville.
It does not deserve to be that good. I should have been using the thing that lowers our armor value this entire time.
Bad gamer.
Why is greater health restore 400?
It's not very good.
It's not greater at all. That's fine. Elgos is leaving.
Yes, but also let's be creative and also it's corn Slanesh. Ooh, do you want to be corn and me Slanesh or do you want it the other way? I'm just asking. I've always wanted to cosplay Rydia from FF4 and need to dye my hair green. It's also an excuse to do so. True! Rydia's awesome.
Yeah.
I love Rydia.
Also, green hair is also really good.
How long have we been fighting this guy? This is technically attempt 2.
Yeah.
So 30 minutes?
I don't think it's been that long. Fucking A. God. Wait, do I have company value? Yes. Company might? Yes.
DM allowed Baldur's Gate 3 wet condition. How can I get my enemies wet? See if we have real spark and then give them cold shoulder. DM allowed the Baldur's Gate 3 wet condition, which gives vulnerability to lust and thrusting damage. What build or options would you guys use to consistently 1. Get enemies wet, 2. Make sparks fly, 3. Ice them out when they start calling. All Pathfinder 2nd edition options are available, but we can use Pathfinder 1st edition options and sex toys if they weren't overwritten in 2024.
Oh fuck, is your damage low now? Come on, please. Yes!
Usually you have to figure out if there's a spark before you can get them wet. What are we talking about again? My entire build for my new character is to get the enemies wet. What? Yeah. I'm just really into the idea of making the enemies like hella wet.
Soaked and shit, you know, fucking
I need them to be dripping. on top of these fucking Urukai,
I don't know what's up with their stats, dude. I'm doing like half the damage I was doing to the guys outside. Fine. Keep ropes shadowing him. Hydrate. Thank you.
How do you beat Grima?
With a stick.
Take down the big, ugly Urukai dudes first, then give him everything you got. Use Morgul Decay on them all if possible.
I'll fucking
Luckily, I had
shit.
Fanghorn Roots. It's perfect, so I used that. Afterwards, so easy. Okay, so focus on his bodyguards first.
Well, I have good news for you,
Oh, they're dead. Excellent. All right, fucking
the
kill
music's
him.
hitting.
No, I don't want an ad for an Infinity Nikki. Stop! The new patch!
Come on. You can hit. Yeah! Double critical. Fuck you. Yeah, keep ropes shadowing her. That's going to do so much, Grima.
I really want to play a Croxagore.
God.
Yeah, just kind of like, honestly, if you want to do something Croxagore adjacent, like if you want to play fucking D&D, Dragonborn, Barbarian, no, Lizard Folk, fuck it, right? That's a race, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it, Lizard Folk, you're a crocodile, you're big, you're muscly, be a barbarian, carry around a big stick. There you go, easy. Just play Warhammer Fantasy 4th Edition. That's also true, but I don't think you can play Lizard Folk in that. Let me actually look it up. Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th Edition PDF. Stop talking like that, Grima!
You're scaring the hose.
You're scaring the hose!
Me, I'm the host. You're scaring me.
Species, page 24. Oh my god, it's all backstory. I don't fucking care! I know! My job is to know!
Now that is a problem.
Choose from the 1-5 species. Human, dwarf, halfling, high elf, or wood elf. You can also roll a D100 to find out what randomly it is. One to 90 is human, 91 to 94 is halfling, 95 to 98 is dwarf, 99 is a high elf, 0 is a wood elf. I have a question.
Yes!
Any suggestions for war? Yes! Yes!
Fucking die, you cunt. Why do we get more XP?
That's a lot of XP for stupid fucking.
We got more XP from Grima than the Balrog. This is the fucking scaling issue I was talking about when we were doing the Balrog fight.
No.
That it's just gonna fucking. Fuck? Sauron!
Suggestions for Warhammer Fantasy TTRPG books. Well, the Warhammer Fantasy has an official.
What? No, fucking. You don't get to say that.
The worm lives. He crawls away.
His power here is broken.
So as much as someone.
He needs to die later in the tower. Don't worry about it.
We can't mess up the flow.
I owe you much.
No! No!
We cannot tarry here.
Okay, thank
we must
God.
reach the high road.
God.
Shitty fucking love triangle.
You are close now to Helm's Deep, Rohan's ancient refuge. From here, there is no further retreat. Saruman sends his 10,000 Urukai here to shatter Rohan's future. The defenses must
Guys,
hold.
I think this game might suck. What?
That is why I called you here.
No. Shut the
This is your
fuck
first
up.
test of this great war.
I'll kill you.
Lou, what the fuck do you
Maiden
mean it's
whose life
dumber?
you saved will have her future changed here as well.
No!
And within this fortress,
No,
your dwarven
Lou,
friend
please.
will
I get on my
find
hands and knees. I'm Grima worm-tonguing your fucking, like... I'm grabbing your boots, just begging, please. Please.
Well,
more than you can imagine.
God. Your fucking dex. It's not even a 90, dude.
Suggestions for Warhammer Fantasy TTRPG books. There is one coming out specifically for the old world, but I think the last edition for Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay was 4th edition, which I am looking at a PDF of right now, just online, so you can just grab it. It seems pretty comprehensive. Create a character, roll species. Oh my god, it has like mechanics for racism.
Of course it does.
Humans. And okay, I'm looking at humans, and then there's just a section called opinions on dwarves, on halflings, on high elves, on wood elves. They're quotes. Wait a minute. Humans' opinions on dwarves. They've been our allies since Sigmar walked this very city. Fought with them myself back in 05. Sure, they're a bit stubborn, seriously vindictive and pretty blunt, but I won't hear a word said against them. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. On halflings, if I gets myself the sort of what that eats and smokes all day, then I'm happy as Ranald and Catnip. It's when I get them without proper manners nicking me crookery or knives and forks, that's what I can't abide. They're all smiles and shrugs when the watch come to pick 'em up, like they don't understand what they done wrong. Humans' opinions on high elves. Yes, I do trade with them, and no, don't be ridiculous. I've never been turned into a pillar of salt just by looking at them. Truly, I find them graceful and urbane, proper civilized, I'd say. But between you and me, if Verena were to ask, I might also say I find them just odd. So very intense, like every deal we make really matters. Finally, opinions on wood elves. Elves of the forest, you say? Ain't none of them around here, mate. You want to go south of Bretonia? I hear they got loads of them, and they're completely horrible. Yeah, wood elves in Warhammer are like, they're like Fae, almost.
Ah, I mean, that makes sense. Fair enough.
Yeah. To the point where many Bretonians will, like, see, Bretonians are like the Arthurian guys.
Yeah, checks out.
They'll see wood elves, and they'll just be like, yo, that was a Fae. There's, like, one excerpt where a guy is talking to a Bretonian knight, and he's asking them about their fashion choices, and he's like, oh yeah, we don't wear green.
Safer than these villages.
No part of this land is safe while Saruman schemes in Orthanc.
I'm baffled by her hair
If
texture.
my family took this trail, they are in great peril.
It's upsetting. Oh, late epic scene. Aragorn's sacrifice.
Many fall upon this road to Helm's Deep.
Gandalf, this is non-canonical. This doesn't happen, Gandalf.
And Theoden, king of Rohan, met Sharku's warg riders after he fled you. The kings fought valiantly. Many brave warriors were lost. In the final moment, the fate of Middle-earth hurled toward the edge.
All canon. I talked to Tolkien in my dreams. I don't believe you, wife. I don't believe you.
So this guy's talking to a Bretonian, and he's like, why do you guys never wear green? And he's like, oh, green is like a peasant color. It's also the color of the Fae. And this Empire guy is like, ha 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 ha, fairies and stuff? That's preposterous. And then the knight is just looking at him, and he's like, what the fuck are you just saying?
Hold your hate! I'm gonna start replying to
Stop hating, bruh.
I'm gonna fucking start replying to bigots on Twitter with that shit.
Mother said it kept the Lord of the Nazgul away. Father always laughed at that.
I fear now I enter their tomb.
Or perhaps ours, lady. The wargs await us.
More wargs.
Dude, like, fucking Morwen has the most character out of anybody so far. She at least has like a fucking.
She has a goal.
Yeah.
Ooh, dwarves get a character choice. Options. Animosity. Elves. Given the long memories dwarves and their tendency to bear grudges, many harbor deep resentment towards elves as part of their war of vengeance. As their part in the war of vengeance. As such, many dwarves have the animosity elf psychology trait. Given some WFRP parties contain both elves and dwarves, this may lead to unhelpful tensions, so you may prefer to ignore this talent between party members. You don't have to be racist.
Yes.
The grudge will not be forgotten. True. True.
Oh, shit. Free stuff? Ah. God.
God, the sound effects. Carrie was right. They are just the most all the time.
Yeah.
Class and career. Roll 1d100 on the random class and career table. If you don't like the result, move to step 2. If you keep the result, you gain 50 XP. Wait, okay, so you have... Your classes are academics, burghers, courtiers, and peasants. Academics, career / species. Apothecary, engineer, lawyer, nun, physician, priest, scholar, wizard. Burghers. Agitator, artisan, beggar, investigator, merchant, rat catcher, townsman, watchman. Courtiers. Advisor, artist, duelist, envoy, noble, servant, spy, warden, and peasants. Bailiff, hedge witch, herbalist, hunter, miner, mystic, scout, villain. Okay. So you have your career and then your class? Yeah, choose your class and career. Oh, very strange.
A lot of stuff kind of has, like, roll your background stuff as, like, an option generally. Like, when you make a character, and I know this is kind of an odd pull, but you make your character in retail magic, a role-playing game where you work in a magic store, you can't just roll your entire character on tables because you do have stats, but it's not your main focus. Well, I mean, I do like the concept of rolling a character with purely numbers, like traits and stuff. But, like, I do think there's a point where you should also get to choose. Because, like, sometimes you just roll shit that's just unplayable. Or it's not interesting to you as a player. So I think...
Yeah. That seems to be what this table is like. You can roll on the table and you get 50 XP for it, but if you don't like it, then fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. That is where I would err as the DM.
One of the classes is Boatman, Flagellant, Messenger, Peddler, Witch Hunter, Smuggler, Stedivore, Wrecker, Seaman, Huffer. I'm a Huffer. Charlatan, Grave Robber, Outlaw, Racketeer, Thief, Witch, Cavalryman, Guard, Knight, Pit Fighter, Protagonist, Soldier, Slayer, Warrior Priest. Interesting. Options, but I want to play a Wood Elf Flagellant. You may have a great idea for a character excluded by the rules because normally the species in question doesn't pursue such a career for cultural, religious, or philosophical reasons. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
Just take your character concept to the GM, and if you both agree on the unique combination, you are good to go. Thanks, GW.
It's almost like it's a role-playing game where the rules are fluid and can be changed.
It's the purpose is to have fun. Attributes. Determine each of your attributes by referring to the attributes table. It describes your character's innate abilities, how fast and strong you are, how much damage you can sustain, or how well you cope with stressful situations. Attributes include movement, 10 characteristics, wounds, fate, and resilience. There's a note here. Wait, that's not fair. You may notice that not all characters are created equal. An elf has significant characteristic advantages, for example. Don't be deceived by numbers alone. There are many aspects to character generation, and all species have advantages and disadvantages at each stage. Some of them, not always obvious. Interesting. Oh no, will I learn a second TTRPG thing? Oh, no.
You could.
Could I talk to a person about DMing or perhaps play? I don't know. Could I just want to be a Bretonian knight, a questing knight specifically, and just like go out and do stuff? Yes, I could. There's nothing that stops me.
I mean, like, the hardest thing for systems that aren't the big two is finding, like, good resources on them that are not, like, fucking buried. Because, like, you're not gonna find a huge, high-productive YouTube channel that posts on a regular basis that has, like, good shit on your obscure system. You remember Ricardo, I want to play the Highlander-style immortal who first died while being turned into a vampire but came back as an immortal. The vampire, like, Bisho's side instead of a vampire. I mean, like, the issue with doing stuff like that is power scaling. If you're starting at level 1, it's gonna be weird. You're gonna have to find conceits.
From what I understand, Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay is, like, incredibly, like... Yo, if you get hit, it fucking hurts. Like, you are in the shit. Good night, Tank. Boco, my friend. Girl, there are tables for rolling how old your character is.
Oh, yeah?
Their eye and hair color. Their height.
Yep.
What the fuck? Long-term additions are goals that you will need to work for months or years to complete and may never be achieved at all, perhaps taken more as a description of a primary motivation in your life rather than a realistic outcome. Examples of long-term ambitions include owning your own coaching end.
You are more than a warrior, my friend.
You know us, lady. I am of Rohan's royal guard.
Are you?
The outlying villagers have been warned, so I now journey to Helm's Deep with you.
Oh, do you now?
Are we going to Helm's Deep? Are you sure?
I think so.
Where is the horse and the rider?
Yeah?
Where is the horn that was blowing?
What is happening?
They have passed like rain on the mountains, like wind in the meadow. The days have gone down in the west. Behind the hills. Into shadow.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. It's Theoden who's talking.
Come to this?
Yeah.
It's his speech, like, before the ride-out section.
Yeah.
If that's... We're not even gonna get the fight in Helm's Deep. We're gonna arrive as it was finishing up.
No, it can't be.
We're
They wouldn't pass that up. They wouldn't.
What are your thoughts on Fatal? People are very weird. What?
What is Fatal? What?
What?
Okay, first off, pump up that dex.
Let me put all of it into
hit
dex.
things.
Kingdom Hearts 2
Who
has
the
screwed
fuck
us
is
again.
this guy?
This is the guy we just found. He's like, yeah, I'm riding.
Aiden.
I'm riding to Helm's Deep with you. Like, are you?
Temporary party member?
No, they would not let me put stats into a temporary party member.
You don't know that.
No.
You still have 21. No, it reset.
Yeah, I was trying to. Wait, can I need to go look at his skills.
Yeah.
Beercraft.
Okay. Invigorating blow, more powerful melee attack. Melee attack that allows to strike twice. Strike 3 times! Also hastens the enemy.
Whoa!
Okay, so he's kind of crazy with it.
He's a little nutty.
So we
What's
want
his
him.
spirit? What's
We
his
want
spirit?
him hitting every single hit. He is going to be a DPS monster.
Yeah.
Yes. Frenzy.
Okay,
Can
yeah.
immediately take 2 additional actions. Okay, he is the barbarian.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Okay, bro's just going nuts with it. Okay, so we need dex as high as we can go. Because he needs to hit every single hit.
What's your health, like 2k? That's okay.
That's fine. Maybe a little bit of strength. Yeah. Maybe the rest into yeah, constitution.
Yeah, con needs that
Yeah,
shit.
a little bit into con. Nice. Yes.
He just fucking joined us on like a whim, and she's like, "Oh, you're good." He's like, "Yeah, I'm around to a few." Now it's like, "Huh?"
Please be a permanent party member. You're kind of nuts.
Kind of crazy with it, dude. Let's give it a try.
There's a thing here. Options. Nefarious plans. Foul sleep? What the fuck?
Okay, let's get you out of here. Where's our new
You may want to keep
favorite
your
thing?
ambitions secret from other players in your party, especially if they are controversial or clandestine. If you want to overthrow the Emperor or legalize necromancy in Reichland, chances are your witch hunter ally will not approve. Was that a normal hit?
No, that was a special.
Okay. 2k damage ain't bad.
Let's see.
I love Oroks that just roar like tigers. That's weird. Boco, one of the long-term ambition examples that they give is, okay, it's owning your own coaching in, building a village into a thriving town. Ridding the colleges of magic of elven influence.
Huh.
Just a casual example. Party ambitions. All players in your group should also discuss what your collective goals are and then choose a short-term and long-term party ambition. Much like personal ambitions, party ambitions can be changed between sessions. Short-term ambition examples include outwitting a rival group, securing a job at their loss, hunting down the killer of a lost party member, impressing your patron by completely succeeding in an important task. Long-term ambitions: eradicate an empire-wide chaos cult, build a castle, become heroes of the empire, each earning an imperial cross for bravery pinned on your chest by the emperor himself. Damn. Whoa. Okay, man.
He's starting to believe.
Options. Psychology. When you're creating your character story, you might feel like you should have powerful emotions, such as love, camaraderie, hatred, etc., towards family members, situations, enemies, or other features of your life. If the GM agrees, you can take a psychology trait.
You can take a psychology class.
You could. Nothing is stopping you, except perhaps money. I feel education should just be widely available to those who
horsemen served the
are
steward of Gondor.
interested.
Your people are a formidable force on an open field.
I am not of Rohan. My father served Denethor for many years. I once called Minas Tirith my home.
Why'd you say it like that?
That's what we call it.
Tirith.
Warg riders hit one of the refugee columns.
A man and a woman ran here. The woman fell.
This D&D party's crazy. We have too many martial classes.
They huddled here.
It's crazy.
We have one caster.
Until the end.
They huddled here till the end. Yeah, you couldn't tell that from the fucking
Even
bodies.
corpses?
Father.
Barathor's creepy with his fucking helmet.
Oh.
Oh no! Warg
No,
Rider!
it's this fucker!
Get him. Uruk Bane!
Wait, he must count as Warg. Right?
Please?
Nah.
Interesting.
God, I love not playing the game for like a minute because of all the attacks and counterattacks.
It's awesome. Every time I see the fucking turn order and it's like 5 orc
orcs.
turns.
It's so...
What? Ooh.
Got killed by the fucking caster. How does that feel? Let's see. That just does more.
Remember when the orcs could like summon the power of darkness into their blades in the movies?
Yeah, don't worry about that part.
It's okay.
No, like, I get why they have to do stuff like that, because it would just make it for a very boring game if all their attacks were, I hit you in a special way. Which it still kind of boils down to. Cake, you can't trick me. I know what it is already. Ava, perhaps, for they are a fool. However, I am not.
How dare you? How dare you? Do you bite your thumb at me, madam?
I bite my nails at you. Sorry, I'm stimming right now. God, Berthor, why do we take you anywhere? Good thing I just healed. Wow. 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 Oh shit, poisoned wounds.
Boco, there's a system in this Warhammer TTRPG for begging. Gendered character names. All careers are intended for any gender, so no matter how your character identifies, all careers are available. Excellent.
Implies the existence of transgender people. Woke.
For example, anyone may serve any deity, although some gods, such as Tal and Ulrich and Raya and Shalia, are more likely to have servants who identify with the same gender as the god. Other deities, such as Verena and Sigmar, have equal appeal to all. Interesting. What the fuck is a lawyer?
What do you mean?
Skills. Consume alcohol.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Ah. Interesting menu in there.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of crazy with it. Valinor endurance? Please give me a fucking... Please give me a fucking multi-target heal. Please. That's annoying. God, will you fucking... Well, what is it? What is it? Grant full immunity, but can't take action.
Just a full defense. That's crazy.
What?
Huh.
Huh. Hey, Alden, why can you do that?
Huh. Huh. Okay. What the fuck kind of stats does the boatman get? He also has the skill consume alcohol.
Nice.
Gossip.
Nice. Oh! Chat, we're here.
Lock in.
We are almost to sanctuary. This dwarf longs
What is
for the
that?
feel of
What is
solid
that?
rock
Do you
underfoot.
see that?
Why is there a door?
There's a glowing golden door.
Stiff drink.
Why?
Well, my friend, it has been a long road. But perhaps here, we shall realize what you have sought.
Dude, if this is an actual
My
town
people
area,
have
I will
long
die
thought this the
laughing.
stronghold of Rohan. Now I'm not so sure.
Where did we
have
get
no
these?
choice. This is where we make our stand.
I will welcome death here, and I shall return the favor, manyfold.
The gates have closed!
Hi, Hama.
What is your business here? This is the business of the king. I shall allow it! Open the gates!
All right,
You know the
cool.
watchwords.
Thanks.
You are of his court.
Why is your horse walking like that? Question updated. Oh my god, is this a friendly area? Fucking 10 hours into the
No.
game?
There is finally a town. But will there be a shop?
There can't be a shop.
No, there's no gold.
We have no money.
There's no money. What did they just give it to us for free?
I mean, that's what the chests are. Look, the game has finally opened up and spent 10 hours.
We're finally 10% through the game.
Finally out the tutorial, guys. God. Whoa. With that, I think this is the perfect place to call it. We can defend the wall of Helm's Deep next week. Oh my god.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
So tired. Why is this game?
Why is it like this?
Why-
10 hours.
Why is game?
Supposedly, this means we're statistically halfway through the game, but I don't know if I believe it. But anyway, thank you for watching, chat. We're almost to the end of the 2 Towers section, which means we hit Return the King next week. We'll be back then. Thank you for watching.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.